It's time!
Today I got time, cuz.
Oh, I smoke again! Get in your bracket! I told Keith to get in his bracket! Oh my God! I told Keith he was on second string. You're a backup quarterback.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chickens, turkeys, rabbits. You name it!
Perfect.
It breaks my heart.
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff for my friend. Honey.
What's going on, everybody? Class is in session. My brother from another mother, international. How do you do today?
Feeling smoky.
Hey.
Feeling smoky. What's poppin', slime? Just to piss the haters off. Why do y'all say what? What's poppin', slime?
Let's go.
What's poppin', slime?
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I see you guys. Hold on. Let's do a quick roll call. Keely God is in the building. Shout out to Keely God. He says, yeah, ho.
Yeah, ho.
Ozzy's in here. Ellis Durrella's in here. Mr. Miyagi's in here. CJ's in here. Tyree says, go DJ. What up, Tyree? I see you guys. Make sure you guys like the motherfucking video. Who else is in here? Let's scroll down a little bit. Ice Bezel Entertainment is in the fucking building.
Sir.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for yet another great stream. Gaines said,
Big
belly
Gaines.
full, balls empty. Gaines, we're going to get that live maybe tonight. We got to add that in to the bank of the fucking sound bites, guys. Like, what are we doing? That's like a classic sound bite. So, Gaines, we are going to add you to the soundboard. We might just do it live, man. Fuck it. We will do it live. Where's my fucking, there it is, right here.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
And we're not leaving. That's right, Ice.
I'm not fucking leaving.
All right. Real quick, guys, before we jump into the stream.
Shout out to Ice in the Philippines.
What up,
We
Ice?
have to pick your brain off air and figure out what's going on over there.
Yes, sir. Real quick, guys, before we get jump into the stream, let's go over our locals. That's mentuition.locals.com. This is where you guys will see all the behind the scenes footage, all the debauchery. This is the strip club that I work at. Super lit, a lot of baddies, a lot of beautiful Cuban girls walking on by. Yeah, guys, check this out, man. mentuition.locals.com. It is free to sign up. However, if you want to see the behind the scenes strip club footage, all the craziness, all the boobies, all of that will be for $9.99. If you guys want to see that, check it out. Also, guys, we have now added all the debauchery to our Patreon. Patreon.com/mentuition, guys, is where you're going to get all the sauce and the debauchery. We're going to be adding pretty much everything on locals to the Patreon. But the bonus for signing up for the Patreon, guys, is you get all of our breakdowns and you get a lot more value. Okay. And that starts out at $20 per month at our general admission tier. You get free access to some of the locals content, access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind the scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and special Discord access. Next up, guys, we have our VIP tier. Shout out to all of our VIP members. We appreciate you guys so much. At this tier, guys, you get free access to all of our locals posts, and you get priority chats on YouTube, access to members only live streams, list of over 1,000 remote jobs, one free consultation question answer per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off of consultations, and 10% off the merch. And if you join the VIP tier, guys, on our Patreon, guys, you will get even more special Discord access where we give you guys Airbnbs that are guest friendly. We just give you a lot more sauce on the Discord at this level, and also you get that same sauce at the All Access Pass. Shout out to everybody on the All Access Pass. This is how you guys can basically support us at the highest level.
It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
This one is $100. And again, thank you guys that are signed up for this tier. You get one free consultation per month up to 1 hour, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to our personal cell phone numbers, free exclusive member-only meetups, VIP access on our yacht parties, Patreon exclusive discounts on our websites, 20% off of the merch, and you get discounts on our tour guides as well.
Yeah.
All right. So shout out to you guys, man. Thank you guys so much again for all your support. This Sunday, guys, at around 4 p.m. Eastern time, we are going live from the strip club. Shout out to everybody that saw the last live. We had over 500 people watch that live. It was lit. International was there. He was DJing right next to me. I was we were playing music together. We were showing the girls on the stage. Some of the girls came into the booth. It was lit. Make sure you guys watch this Sunday. We're the only channel doing this live from the strip club, live DJing and live strippers. Okay. So shout out to you guys, man. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So we're going to jump into the stream in just a moment. International is coming back up. And what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to talk to you guys about what you got there, man.
I had to get a drink, man.
Got a drink? I got. All right, cool. International is grabbing a drink, guys. As you can see, there's some alcohol in here, guys. I got freaking shit faced yesterday, man. I was so drunk, bro. But fuck it. We're going to drink anyway. Shout out to International, man.
Drinks don't stop.
The drinks don't stop. Shout out to you guys, man. Pour up one, man.
Gotta hit it with this lemonade too.
Okay. Yeah, hit it with a little bit of the lemonade. Okay, guys. So today, hold on. Let's go live on Facebook. Let's go live on Facebook. Let's go live on Instagram. We're live on Instagram right now, and we're about to go live on Facebook. Shout out to the Instagram game. I see you guys. I said game. Instagram gang. Gang.
Did you say game?
I did say game, and that's the Instagram gang.
Game
And game. Okay, appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so we're live on Instagram. We're going live on Facebook. And guys, per usual, and normal fashion, someone in Medellin has passed away. Okay, mysteriously passed away, man. And every single week, it's almost every other day now, we're reporting this. Ice Bezel says I'm drunk now. Shout out to you, Ice. Hold on, let me take a sip of this real quick. Best way to get over a hangover, guys, is to keep drinking.
If you keep drinking, it can't catch up to you.
You wean your body off of it.
Yeah,
that way.
It can't catch up to you.
So we have another passport bro, guys, that mysteriously died. Another foreigner. I did say foreigner. And it seems, guys, like it's men that are 40, 50 years old plus. I'd say 50 years old plus that have been dying.
Time out.
What's
Mr. Miyagi asked a very important question.
Where's the Streamlab link? Hold on. Let's add that in. Great question, Mr. Miyagi. Thank you so much. Yes, definitely an important question. Let's go ahead and add the Streamlabs link in now. And also, guys, you can hit that Cash App. Okay. Don't forget there is a Cash App.
Hit the Cash App.
There is a PayPal.
Hit the PayPal.
And you guys can also support that way. Let's make sure the Streamlab links works, because last time it was acting a little wonky. So I'm hoping that it does work this time. Let's go ahead and add that in real quick. This time. All right. Sorry, guys. A little inception there. Okay. I just added it in, guys. Streamlabs link is there. And I'm going to pin it to the top. It is now pinned to the chat. Let me know if it works. Well, we'll know if it works because we'll see it come in. All right. Okay. Let me make sure we have our stories. Here we go. All right, guys. So yeah. So what keeps happening, guys, in Medellin is that, people are mysteriously falling out of bed, hitting their head. People are falling from, 50-story fucking high rises. I don't know what's going on. It's just crazy. Every time we hear about a story in Medellin, the cops say they don't know what happened. They can't figure out. It looks like there was no, what are they saying? There's no,
there was no violence.
No violence.
So
no
you're
struggle.
good. Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
No violence was reported. And I'm like, fix this mic, but I'm like, why would there be violence between a chica and a tourist over there?
What's wrong with it? It's good?
Yeah, it's cool. Why would there be violence? Why would there be a struggle between them? Like, she's not going to try to kill him like that. She's going to scope him and try to rob him. So yeah, they're saying no violence. Don't worry. There's no violence. He was older and he just passed away. That's what they're trying to act like. But obviously we know that that's not the case. He was with a chica. He just mysteriously dies, just like a lot of the people. And, it's just, he died. He was older. He died of complications or whatever. But we know that we've heard this story before a million times,
100%.
and we know that that's not the case.
100%. So let's go over this real quick, guys. This is from DC Born Rob, and shout out to him, man. He's been on his shit with reporting this stuff. Again, another unfortunate situation in Medellin. We're going to keep covering it for you guys. And we'll give you guys some insight on what we would do in this situation and how to avoid it. You know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and bring this up.
It is Friday, November 8th, 2024, and this is the latest breaking news from Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. I have 7 good stories, I believe, for you today. Let's jump into the first one right away. There has been another sudden and suspicious loss of a foreigner in Medellin. The loss of this foreigner in El Poblado.
Wait,
Sounds like he said it twice, but I'm not.
said what?
Well, I think he said.
Foreigner.
Pretty sure he did.
Did he say it twice though?
You're right.
Foreigner.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Remains to be established as no signs of violence were found on his body. On the night of Thursday, November 7th.
Shout out to Wiza. Wiza says, I'm checking in. I got to call it a night early, but I'm dropping a like and leaving the stream open for retention. Salute. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. QB Passport Tricking says, Mentuition, y'all need to step up your tricking game. You can't compete with me. Big trick QB. Oh, man. God damn it.
Damn it.
Oh, God. All right. Okay. Thank you, QB Passport Tricking. We appreciate you, man. We really do. Let's keep going.
Authorities found a deceased American citizen in a hotel in bed in El Poblado. According to the preliminary information obtained by Minuto Trente, the events occurred inside a hotel on Calle 9 in Carrera 41, just a few meters from Parque Lleras. Regarding the events, it is learned that the victim is a 65-year-old man identified as Kishan Khalil A. He was inside a hotel with a woman approximately 20 to 25 years old, who was the one who would have notified the people at the hotel that the foreigner was not well. Apparently, both the foreigner and the young woman were in the room. When the authorities arrived, they found the older man lying in his bed with no vital signs, but with no apparent signs of violence. So they are investigating the events. So someone tell me, according to the picture that I put up, it looks like this.
All right, before we go forward, guys, again, we have another situation where a 65-year-old guy is with a 25-year-old girl. What do you think they were doing, guys? Okay.
At least while I'm there, I want to get a few hawkers in.
All right. Why would he be with her, right? International. Maybe is that like, you know, is it a sugar baby? Is it a hookah? Or were they just friends? Were they just like they just met at a bar at a bodega down the street, and maybe everything was cool? Like they like each other.
Yeah. My guess is she was a hookah.
Okay, I think so.
And we just got some cash.
All right. Shout out to you, man. Hold on. Let's see. He said, we'll read your name in a second. What's up, guys? My friends are still scared to go to Colombia, but one of the 304s. Hold up. That went away really fast. Hold on. Let me read it here. Here we go. What's up, guys? My friends are still scared to go to Colombia, but one of the 304s I'm dating is down in Colombia, and she understands what we're going there for. LOL. Have you guys smashed a pro with a girl you're dating? Shout out to JD. $5 super chat, Super Streamlabs. Okay, so that's
a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Shout out to JD too.
Thank you, JD. So have we, or I'll go speak for me. Have I smashed a chick with a girl I was dating? No. I've tried to set that up. A pro, like here in Miami, I was dating a really, really good looking Dominican girl. And I tried to set it up where her and I, we were at this club here in Miami, and there was this black chick. I can't remember her name, but she was Haitian, and she was really good looking, nice ass. We're out, we're drinking. And, you know, when you have a really good looking girlfriend, guys, your girlfriend will attract other women. Let me see if I can bring up my girl real quick. I know we show receipts on here, guys. Other people don't. But we do show receipts here on Mentuition. So let me bring up the girl I'm specifically talking about. And this was my actual girlfriend a couple years ago.
You don't date in the States, though. That's what was said yesterday. So you don't understand the struggle. You don't date in the States.
Yeah, I know.
Neither one of us do.
Yeah.
But you should just let your girl do whatever and key your car and all that stuff.
Exactly. So this was my ex, smoking hot Dominican chick. So I would walk around with her, and what would happen is girls would get jealous. Girls get really, really jealous, guys, when you have like a really hot chick with you, and they'll tend to be like, okay, I'll fuck. And so she was drunk. Me and her were both drunk, but she was like kind of fucking sauced. And I was like, hey, why don't you just go up to her and just like, I basically sent her to go get the girl. And the girl was kind of down for it. The only reason why it didn't end up happening was because the other girl, there was another dude there that girl was smashing already. And she didn't want to leave with me and her, basically. But I almost got a threesome with a Dominican chick and a Haitian chick, which is pretty fucking cool. And she wasn't actually a pro, the one we were trying to, smash, but she might as well have been. but yeah, no, it didn't happen. As far
You got
as
some more videos too on there, I think, or it might be on the locals.
This is the locals.
Oh, that's locals.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
another one with y'all dancing and shit.
Yeah, I'll bring up one more because we show receipts, guys. A lot of people don't like to show receipts. This is the same girl. A lot of people don't like to show receipts. She was hot. Hot little light skinned Dominican chick. Yeah. You
don't be kissing girls. You don't do any of that stuff.
I'm gay.
You don't get girls.
I'm gay.
People sit on, we're sitting next to each other. We don't have receipts, There's another one with y'all.
But anyway, you guys get the picture. I'm not going to show every. If you just sign up to the locals, you'll see all the.
You'll see my receipts. You'll see Steve's receipts.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, so basically, to answer your question, JD, I know it's long-winded. I've tried. It hasn't worked. So international. I don't know if you have any more insight on smashing pros with women, but it's kind of difficult to pull off.
No,
2 pros is easy, but not your girlfriend in the pros. It's hard.
Yeah, I don't really like, a lot of these shows, and people tell you this fictional stuff like, oh, I just go and smash girls, and then my girl packs my condoms, like stuff like that. And that might be true for them, and it might work for them because they've worked themselves up to crazy high level. And they just get girls based off of their status and everything. But for the normal everyday person, that's not really how life works. I'd love to see somebody. I'm sure Banks has it happen all the time because he gets all the girls, but that's not really how it happens in real life. And for me personally, I wouldn't want to have a threesome with a girl that I'm dating seriously, just because girls can say it all the time, oh, you can do it or whatever. Nothing good ever comes from that with somebody that you're dating seriously. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, it might be okay. It might not. I won't say it'll never happen. Like nothing good can happen. But what I'll say is the risk is a lot greater than the reward. Threesomes, I've had a few, and I've had one that was like off the wall, like great, like amazing, incredible, everything I thought it was. And the rest have been either mediocre to trash. Now I did smash 2 sisters. So that was cool, but I've never had a girl that I was seriously talking to in a threesome, and I wouldn't ever try to, just because they're gonna get in their feelings no matter what. And there's certain rules, and you can't show the other girl more love. There's certain rules and things like that, and it's just not worth the headache at the end of the day. So I'd rather just do that on my own with 2 random girls.
I wish more women would like treat us as men to like a fucking pro sometimes. Like I come home and she's like, babe, look in the bedroom. Like I got something for you. And there's just a chick like spread eagle. You don't got to tell me her name. You know what type of woman I like. So I come in the room and both of y'all are fucking. Like get one of your, like get your favorite stripper. You go to the strip club and find her and be like, I know my man would like her. She's nothing to me, right? She's like a delicacy. I don't care what her name. Ladies, we don't even care what her name is. You could set it all up, pay her, whatever you got to do with my money. I don't give a shit, right? And then she just got to leave right after. No phones, no nothing. Bro, most men will be like, damn, my wife just fucking, right? They don't realize that a woman who we're just sticking our penis inside of, especially if she's a hoe, we don't care nothing about her in most cases. Maybe we like effing her, but it's not like we love her. We can compartmentalize. That's my wife, and this is a hoe. But women will never agree to this. It's just not going to happen. This is a dream world, guy. That I'm talking. This is a dream world, okay?
It can happen.
Not
Like I said, the risk. I'm not saying it's impossible. You know, it's definitely possible, and I could pull it off if I wanted to. I'm sure I could find a girl that I could pull it off that I'm dating. But like I said, afterwards, it's just like, you know, when they're thinking about it all the time, and like I said, they're way more emotional than we are. It's not worth messing it up if it's somebody that you're serious with, in my opinion. So that's why it'll never happen with me. But hey, more power to you, JD. That's what's up. That your girl let you do it, and you know, hopefully, like later on, she doesn't like regret it or start thinking about it later. And you know how they are.
I had a woman tell me she pretty much has accepted that most men cheat, and she basically said, guard it with your life. She was like, look, I know guys are going to cheat. She was just basically saying to me, like, I get where you're coming from, Steve. Just don't ever let us find out, and we'll be happy. And she had a more realistic, she was still being emotional and being a woman, but she just said, you know what, if I don't know about it and you're so good at hiding it, I'm not. She was like, yeah, just guard it with your life, because women, here's the last thing I'll say, guys. Women don't know what they're going to do once they get mad.
Yeah.
So in their mind, they're saying one thing, or maybe they'll tell you they don't care, but they don't know until it happens. And so that's why you just don't do it. Or if you do it, don't ever let them find out. There is no telling them. That whole Myron thing where Myron wants to tell the woman, and I'm going to let her know what I'm doing and blah, 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 blah. Again! Don't ever do that. Okay.
Yeah, kids don't try that at home.
Yeah.
It may work for him. I'm not going to say he's capping, because he actually has his status to pull that off.
Facts.
If he wanted to. And he could find a girl. I mean, they have all those girls coming in on their show. He could easily find one that's on that time, especially here in Miami. However, if it's serious, do not do that shit at all. Don't do that shit at all.
100%. So real quick, guys, back to what we were talking about. We'll jump into the next topic.
Oh, shout out to real quick. Tyree was saying, you have your wife on one side and the hose on the other side.
100%.
Yes, sir.
100%. So again, guys, you know, Medellin is great. Medellin is awesome. Medellin is lit, but there are far more deaths happening in Medellin than we're hearing about in Bogota, Cali, you know, Santa Marta, any other place you're thinking of, Pereira. You're just not hearing about, you know, the scopolamine stuff like you're hearing in Medellin. I think it goes Medellin's first, Bogota is probably second, and then somewhere in between it's Cartagena and all these other places. But I just want you guys to be safe when you're out there. You older gentlemen, we have guys in their 60s that watch our show that have seen our breakdowns. We went to Cartagena, man. I had, I'm gonna say at least 10 to 15 guys over 50. Maybe, no, I say over 55 dapping me up. Yo, thank you, man. I appreciate all the you know, love and well, not all the love. I said I appreciate all the love to him. He said, yeah, I appreciate the videos that you and Al put out. I was like, yo, thank you so much, man. We appreciate the support and the love. And he was like, yeah, man, you know, I've been watching it. You're the reason why we're down here. You know, as soon as we go to the clock tower, guys, we are getting like swarmed with people. Or even if we're not swarmed, we basically stand there and like, all right, how long do you think it's going to be before someone comes up to us? So, and it's cool, man. It's like, it's all love. We really haven't had anybody talk shit or anything. The worst we've ever heard when we've been out in CTG was always, there was one dude that came up to us, was like, yeah, y'all are making it hot out here. You know, dudes got wives, and y'all, you know, if you guys notice, when you watch our breakdowns, we hardly ever show men. The camera will kind of pan to a guy and then it'll cut. There's never a point where we're having it like on guys walking. Even when you guys watch KBS and Tripper Tours and some of these other big, you know, quote unquote creep cam channels, the guys aren't really in it. They purposely leave the guys out. So if you guys watch and you pay close attention, you might see a guy, it's blurry or something, he's far away, but it's not a guy in the camera. And we do that for a reason, because we understand as men, you know, some dudes are out there and, you know, they have situations going on. I really think it's a singles man's game to go to these places, but I understand men, how we are, we got to get it in. But I still think the information is more important than some dude that might have a girlfriend or a wife. I think understanding how to deal with these chicks, not get finessed, not get drugged, not get scopolamined.
Scopolamine,
AKA what?
the devil's breath.
That's more important.
Yeah, no, I agree. And yeah, we purposely don't show the guys. We purposely, there's a lot of people that record, and there's guys with girls and things like that. We're not gonna intentionally do something like that, put it up. We want to help men as much as possible.
Yeah, exactly. So in the case of the 65-year-old, it's another sad situation. It's we're sorry to hear about that. We're going to keep covering these stories, guys. But remember, these mysterious deaths that are happening in Medellin, they're most likely scopolamine, the most likely some drug. They may be using like fentanyl or something, dog. They might be using stronger stuff. We don't know if it's always scope. Fentanyl, like pure fentanyl.
If you touch it.
Yeah, if they just touch it or put it close to you, you will pass out and die.
If you physically put your finger on it or something, the cops touch the bag.
Yeah, they
or
open
whatever,
up the bag and they
then
just
they pass out,
just start seizuring and die. That's how strong and potent real fentanyl is. So they could just have somehow have it, put it on you or something, and you're toast. There's only like a remedy. It's a thing they have to spray up your nose to get you back to normal, and you got to get it on that person like within the first 5 minutes or they die.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So fentanyl, these drugs are very strong, and even scopolamine, if they give you the wrong amount, you're dead. Okay. There's remedies for each of these. What do they call it? Not remedies. What's the word? Antidotes. There's antidotes for all these, but you ain't gonna have it in most cases. All right, do we want to hear about the Comuna 13 gang? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, we can watch that.
Not cool, but switch. Yeah, I don't know if that's cool, guys, hearing about gangs in Comuna 13, but
we pop out at your party. I'm with the gang.
Is like right across the street from Parquilleras, like the same side of the street as.
Oh yeah, where this guy died, guys, was right next to where all the pros are. He died like literally a street over.
Those, you look to the right, like this picture could have been taken in the middle of the street with the park right behind him on the corner. To the right, I think is Juan Valdez. You tell me if you know the area. Next up, is Comuna 13 safe? In Medellin's Comuna 13, a gang conflict has flared up, sparking fear among residents and impacting the area's tourism. Following a raid in September that led to 14 gang members' arrests, including the leader of the Las Independencias, and violent power struggle over illegal rentals near the iconic escalators has broken out. Newer groups like
you pause it real
Chamos
quick. King H, shout out to one of the goats of the channel. He says Hotel du Parc. So I guess that's the name of that hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right in Parquilleras. So shout out to you, King H.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for pointing that out, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Sensational.
Moved in, allegedly demanding extortion fees from residents and vendors and enforcing their control with thefts and threats. Tour guides and merchants face harassment as rival gangs impose double extortion fees. Local crime escalates during nighttime, leaving the community tense.
And real quick, guys, Comuna 13 is literally where, everything is. Let's do this. And that's where that girl that everyone always shows, the starter package, this girl, here we go. Every YouTuber uses this girl for her thumbnail, and they try to run up their views. So she works in Comuna 13. In my experience there, yes, it was very safe. A lot of nice people. When me and Al and one of our boys went, people were talking to us in the street, asking us about Kobe Bryant. And I remember our first time in Comuna 13. There was kids playing soccer. It was fun. But best believe, guys, behind every little thing, there's some sort of gang or union or people that are like, posing as a group that's not a gang that really is a gang. And Comuna 13 was one of Pablo's communities. And it was a poor gang affiliated, gang active area. So don't get it twisted, guys. These gangs don't just go away. They don't just stop. We'll listen a little bit more and see what DC Born Rob has to say. But when there's money involved, guys, there's gangs involved. It is what it is.
Shout out to Little Rock. He said, I have a friend who grew up in Comuna 13. He said there's still gangs today, but they know that the tourism brings in the money tourism brings and don't want to mess it up. Yeah. Yeah, guys, they're getting a cut of these vendors being here. They're gonna have to pay the gangs that are there. They're gonna have to they're gonna get a cut of the food being sold, the t-shirts, all that stuff. So yeah, these are barrios. You're in the barrios. You're in you're in the trap. Now it's regulated and safer than most of the other ones there. But yeah, it ain't sweet neither. Like it ain't sweet. So you just gotta know how to move, as Tyree said.
That's right.
Gotta know how to move.
Also, guys, real quick. So when it comes to gang activity, like the mob, the Italian mob, the Jewish mob, all of these things. Oh, somebody just sent something in. Shout out to we'll find out who that is. That was King H. Shout out to King H. He says, always supporting the movement. Smash the subscribe, hit the Streamlabs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, King H. I got to figure out why the names don't come up bright. I don't know. I got to figure that out, but I could read it on the screen. Thank you again, King H, for the Super Streamlabs chat. Guys, we are only like 70 people away or something like that. Less than that now for being what's it called? Monetized. All right, guys. So we just need like 70 of you guys that watch this on the playback. Guys, we're getting more views than we have subscribers. So people are coming and watching. They're just not subscribing. So if you guys all just subscribe up, we'll be able to get super chats. Okay?
Please.
So what I was going to say, guys, real quick, was about the mob, the Italian mob, these different gangs, is a lot of them decided to go legit. So what they'll do is they'll stop doing as much killing, as much drug dealing, and they'll get into actual businesses. So tourism is one of the businesses that they can get into. Not even just tourism, but just regular tourism. The gang may, you know what, I don't want to sell drugs. Let's just go legit. Or maybe we'll sell some drugs like on the side, but really let's open up legitimate businesses and run these businesses. And that's what happens now in, New York City, or even in Canada. Canada has gangs, which is crazy, right? Because people look at Canada being soft, but they say the mob runs Canada. Like there's the mob runs this, the mob runs that. They run the laundry business, or they run the concrete business, they run the construction business. That's a big business that a lot of mob bosses get in, is construction. And what'll happen is you piss the mob off, we just won't work on your construction projects. We won't pave your roads. Like imagine, I think in Canada, the mob runs the people who pave the roads, but think of all the snow they have in Canada. So if you piss off the mobs and they go on a strike and say, you know what, fuck y'all, fuck the city, fuck you, I ain't giving us the money that we want, we just won't fix the roads. And now all these potholes are in the roads, right? So the mob can control things, and it doesn't always have to be drugs, guys. Okay. So Comuna 13 seems to be ran, or maybe there are some gangs involved. Let's watch a little bit more. All right.
Disturbing reports indicate an increase in exploitation within the neighborhood's tourist offerings. In Medellin's weather, a storm hit
Don't want to hear
Medellin.
about the weather. I am good on that. All right. Yeah.
King H said Natalie Martinez is everyone's Comuna 13 girlfriend. Yeah, man.
She's taking an L, in my opinion. She needs to be working for herself, working at a nightclub, somewhere where she can get more money. Working and making drinks is not.
She needs to let one of these dudes like wife her up. One of these people with money, wife her up, cash out, take care of her. Yeah.
If I were her, I would start a business, get people to come, because she's getting all these views. I mean, she's like the most well-known chick in the travel space
in Colombia
ever in life. And shout out to KBS, one of our friend of the channel, who actually started that, and everyone copied KBS. I asked KBS, yo, how does it feel that people are trying to use her now to get their channels popping? He's like, yeah, he's being all humble, but I'm like, nah, bro, KBS is the reason a lot of men have traveled, man. Millions. I think millions of men have traveled because of him, yo. I'm gonna put it up there. He's literally GOAT status in the travel space, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We have. What are we gonna
gotta go to the next.
Let me make sure. Yeah, I think we have just this video. This is just real quick, and then we'll get into the other issues.
She does OnlyFans, Tyree? Are you serious?
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if she does OnlyFans.
Shout out to Flex.
Flexico, what up, man?
Yeah.
All right, this is a real quick one, guys, from Colombian God. Let's play this one. Just more trouble in Medellin, guys. More trouble in Medellin. We're not trying to be fear mongers, guys. We're not telling you not to go to Medellin. We think you should go, but just, you got to move properly, guys. It's just, there's a lot of problems going on.
Gotta know how to move.
still already know who is this. I am Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So welcome to another episode of my YouTube channel, and today we're going to speak about the recent updates of the city of Medellin, Colombia, because an American citizen delayed his girlfriend on an Airbnb in Medellin, Colombia. Let's speak about this and let's jump in the article.
JD, he might have tried to bang a pro with his girl, man.
I want some whore.
Some guy deleted his girlfriend. All right, so he brought sand to the beach. This is why we tell you guys, go by yourself. All right, don't let her know you're going. Okay, now we'll see if he gives us any insight on why he deleted his girlfriend. But guys, it seems like there's always something going on in Medellin, whether it be with a hookah or your own girlfriend. It could happen, guys, which is insane. Let's see what Colombian guy has to say.
Foreigner deleted his partner after an argument in a house.
Did he say what I think
He said foreigner, but I think he meant
As we proceed,
no. I think he meant this one.
Foreigner.
But fucking no diddy.
as we proceed to give you what you need.
House that he rented through a dating app. The man threw himself into the authorities' minutes after fleeing the house where he committed the crime. The tranquility of last Monday in La Ceiba City.
So hold on, guys. I think he said he met her on a dating app in Colombia. Okay, so she could have been a pro, guys.
I want some whores.
Who knows? But we tell you guys about these dating apps. Now, she didn't delete him. He deleted her. No clue, you know, what happened here. Again, we'll listen in and see if there's any other insight. But again, it just problem after problem after problem after problem in Medellin. I have friends that have recently been to Medellin that have been robbed. We know guys that have been scoped in Medellin. Okay, guys, we're just two random guys that have a lit ass, you know, show on YouTube, right? But we're two people, and we know people that have been scoped. We know people that have been robbed in Medellin. So that means that it's happening a lot. Okay. Flyboy, shout out to him. He's in Medellin right now. He said he witnessed someone get robbed at gunpoint in El Poblado. Okay, guys, this is why we tell you guys, be careful when you are there. Okay, International and we have each other's back. Our heads are on swivel. Hey, what time? Oh, okay, did she leave? Okay, I'm gonna check on him and knock on your door. Hey, okay, you good? Text me. That we're in the same Airbnb. It don't matter. We still got to communicate with each other and have a plan, guys. When you go to Medellin or you go to Cartagena and you go with your friends, because you should go with a friend, have a plan. Yo, we going, if something happened, you gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Here's a knife right here. Y'all need to really be thinking of a strategy of how you're gonna fight, right? Or how you're gonna exit or whatever it is. Okay, some of you guys are just going there willy-nilly, banging all these girls, and you don't even have an action plan. And I'm not saying something's going to happen, but you need to have a plan. That's what men do. We plan. Okay?
Definitely. Big shout out to MK Travels, Mikey in the motherfucking building. What up, brother? Says, long time no see. Al and Steve, I see Colombia has not changed one bit since I've been gone. Yes, sir. It's the same old Colombia. Where you at now, Mikey?
Yeah, Mike, let us know where you're at, man. Mikey, who's a longtime supporter, guys, came on the channel a bunch of times. He was on our channel so much, guys, that he was getting recognized in Medellin. He would go outside and they'd be like, hey, I've seen you on the Intuition Travel Show, the greatest show of all time. We're like, yeah, man, that's crazy. And Mikey was like, yeah, I got to stop coming on y'all show as much because, you know, Mikey was OG watcher from the 20K subscriber channel. And so, like, we were getting a lot of eyes. Like, I think we were ending streams at 3,000, 4,000, sometimes 5,000 views. So it was
your favorite raccoon.
Mikey
could never.
You're right. Mikey was hot. It was hot. But shout out to you, Mikey. He said he's currently in Thailand. Okay.
Oh shit.
Wow.
How you liking it, Mikey?
Yeah,
you got to pull up to the panel in a sec. We'll drop the link. We got to do a check-in.
Yeah. King H says, or just book the consultation because you ain't have the game. You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game. Shout out to King H, man. Thank you so much.
We're gonna talk about people not having a game in a little bit too.
For sure. All right, guys. So we'll play a little bit more of this and we'll move on. I just wanted you guys to understand this isn't even a situation where it's a pro deleting a actual gringo. This is a gringo deleting a girl or a pro or whatever. So this is like another issue. It's like backwards. Okay. But, you know, I'm bringing this up as an example of Medellin just being all over the place when it comes to crime. Medellin is a big city. It's like a New York City, and it's just no holds bar, guys. And these are the kind of stories that come out.
neighborhood of Envigado, a municipality in the south of the Aburrá Valley, was disturbed at night, more precisely around 8 p.m. after an argument between two people inside a residence in the sector found its conclusion in a sad case that silenced the conflict. Minutes after the explosion, several residents of the area came out their homes to find out what happened. Later, they notified that one of the houses located on Transversal 46 South with Carrera 19 had the main door open, and inside the resident on the floor, a young woman was laid completely motionless. Almost simultaneously, a young Colombian American man appeared at the police station in the municipality of Envigado, where he confessed to having deleted the young woman, about whom by that time the authorities had already received notice from the community about what had happened in the area.
All right, guys. So we'll pause it there. But basically, there was some sort of big argument between a guy and his girlfriend. He deleted his girlfriend. Simultaneously, as this is happening, in the same week, a guy was deleted by a pro. There's always something wrong or always something crazy going on in Medellin. If you guys go to Medellin, make sure you have your antennas up. Anywhere you go, you should. But Medellin specifically, guys, there's always something bad going on. International, you got anything on that before we go on to the next topic?
I mean, you guys got to learn how to control your emotions. Not let your emotions get the best of you. I mean, as a guy, sometimes you get pissed off, things like that. You got to learn how to channel your energy. Man, when I was in Brazil every day, I'd get up, I'd go to the beach before work, just unwind before I had, a stressful day or whatever. And then, I could handle any of the bullshit that came at me. So you got to find ways to, get the stress off in a healthy way, whether it's that, take a walk, go somewhere, do yoga, go to the gym, things like that. You got to find healthy ways to channel your energy. All that emotional shit is that's, you can't be doing that as a man.
100%, man. 100%. Man, you can't let people get under your skin. You can't let people make you mad, guys. Especially overseas. You can't let your emotions get the best of you. If you hurt somebody, delete somebody, I don't even know what's going to happen with this, guys. We'll try to follow the story, but if you delete somebody in another country, like, you got to go by their rules. So, I wouldn't want to be in a jail in Medellin. I don't know about you, but it's probably not a very pleasant place. Okay. Real quick, guys, we're going to play this quick story and then we'll open the panel up and we'll review some smoke from yesterday. I thought it was pretty funny. Guys, we don't duck any smoke on Mentuition. We will try to stay out of it if we can, but if the smoke comes our way, guys, okay, we gotta do what we gotta do, guys. All right.
I'll split people for less than that. You hear me? Less.
All right. Before we get into the smoke, and this is an open smoke show too. Anybody who's ninja watching right now, we are gonna drop the link. If you have you're a detractor of Mentuition, you think what we're putting out is bullshit, you don't like us, we just ask that you cam up. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to argue with avatars. So when we do drop the link, feel free to come up, man. Feel free to come up. You can show your face in the background first, and then we'll bring you up. You got to stay cammed up. If not, you're going to get booted. Okay. But let's go over this quick story real quick, guys. Austin Holloman, we don't talk about him that often, but this is a channel called International Passports, and they talk about Austin Holloman a lot. They're talking about Kenya or leaving Colombia for Kenya. We're just going to play a few minutes of this, guys, to hear what this guy's, how his experience has been in Colombia. Now that he's in Kenya, he's sort of comparing the two and why he stayed in Kenya instead of going back to Colombia.
So whenever I met you, you were just coming from Cali, right?
Cali, Colombia.
You were coming from Cali, Colombia, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you a week to decide if you like this place or not.
Yeah.
And then a week went by and you said, I'm moving out here. Why do you say that?
So we've got a brother who was previously in Cali, Colombia, now in, I think, Nairobi, Kenya. That's a big jump there. South America to Africa, leaving Latinas, leaving peanut butter brown skin Latinas for curvy African chicks. That's a big jump there. Let's see what he says.
Man, let me start off by saying
the people in Nairobi, Kenya are absolutely awesome, man. Like, I met some really good people. You know what I'm saying? It's good to network here. A lot of business opportunity out here. The food's amazing. I actually feel healthier. You know what I'm saying? The air is good to breathe. I just feel like, yo, this right here,
sounds like paradise to me. Nice people, great air. We know the air quality is terrible in the UK and the US. They don't really care about their citizens like that. Great food, great people. Nairobi, Kenya is looking like a spot that, you know, we got to check out. I feel. I've not been there myself, but
what do you think about Nairobi? Should we go to Nairobi International?
Yeah. We'll see some criticism later about us not going to many places. You know, I lived in Brazil for a year, so it was, you know, I was there. That was my, you know, permanent place, you know, so I didn't have really a chance to travel all that much. And before I had jobs and things like that to where I couldn't really travel as much. But next year, we're going to be hitting a lot of different places, man. We're going to be hitting a lot of different places. And we'll be giving you all breakdowns. So yeah, we're definitely Africa's on the map. We're going to be hitting South Africa, and then possibly like a Nairobi or East Africa, Northeast Africa, Tanzania, Rwanda, somewhere around there.
100%.
And you know, it's we'll probably hit Asia at some point. I don't know if we'll make it to Europe next year. We'll see, but I got a few people in Turkey that keep trying to get me to go down there. But yeah, man, it's get out, explore the world. We understand that everybody isn't able to do it. But you know, when you get vacation or you get a break and you have your passport, you know, I used to go to a lot of places in the US. But then I started hitting the same places. Before I was in Miami, I'd hit Miami, I'd hit Vegas, I'd hit Cali, New York, DC, those places a lot. And you know, once I started getting out of the US, it's like I don't really have any interest in really traveling to those places all that much. I do have a business partner in Vegas, so you know, sometimes I do go to Vegas, but honestly, like I'd rather be outside the country, to be honest. Especially the club scenes are dead in the US. They can't really compare. In my opinion, the women can't really compare. And it's just better overall overseas in a lot of different places that I've been to. It's much better. So
100%, man. And shout out to Tyree, said Thailand, Japan. Yeah, man, so many different places.
We're gonna hit all of them.
Yeah. All right, let's play a little bit more, guys, and then we'll open up the panel for any supporters or any haters that want to come up. Let's play just a little bit more of this video. I want to see if this guy says anything else about the differences between Kenya and Colombia. It sounds to me right now, though, he's saying the same shit that you can get in Colombia. He said, well, maybe he's finding that there's better business opportunities, but he said good air, good food. I mean, that's all in Cali, guys. Beautiful women. So maybe he just feels more comfortable being in Africa. I think in Nairobi, they probably speak a lot more English. So maybe there was an uncomfortableness that he had with speaking Spanish or learning Spanish. I'm sure in Kenya, you speak English. They know everyone speaks English. It's probably everyone just speaks it, and then they have some sort of native language there. Nairobi, I think, is the capital. So, yeah.
Shout out to King H real quick. He said, Al, speaking my language, got tired of traveling to the same US places, started traveling internationally, and it's never been the same. Night and day. Yeah, man. It's night and day different. You know, the cost is less and you're getting way better quality of life. And it's just never been the same. Once I was supposed to travel the world. And then I fucked up by starting in Brazil. I say that all the time. I fucked up starting in Brazil because I got stuck there. I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking leaving.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere, motherfucker. I'm not fucking leaving.
Then eventually they forced me. Eventually my hand was forced. I wasn't trying to fuck up my permanent residency that I'm going to be getting eventually. I wasn't trying to fuck that up. So I was like, all right, I'll dip out for a few months, but I will be back. I will be back very soon.
100%. Make sure you guys like the video. Send in your Cash Apps and your PayPals.
Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal.
And guys, the Streamlabs is at the top of the chat. Okay, go to the top of the chat on YouTube, and you can send in a super Streamlabs or super chat. It'll come up on the screen here, and we'll read it out loud. Let's play a little bit more of this, guys, and we'll open up the panel.
I may have to put down my list for you because hearing this so far, I'm loving it. If you're gonna leave Colombia for Kenya, right? There better be a pretty good reason because Colombia is cheap. A lot of Latinas, chill there. But Theo, what's your thoughts on Nairobi, Kenya, and the brother's comments so far?
If that's where he finds happiness, that's where he finds happiness. Right? And I have no problems with that, with what he's saying. Again, look what I say. I say that Russian women are the best women that I've ever met. I mean, that's subjective, right? So people may disagree with that. I'm just saying the best ones I met were Russian, right? I would say, I have my ranking system. For him, Kenya is the best place, right? If I could move back to Japan tomorrow and bring all of my gym equipment and my dogs, I would be gone. I'm serious. I would do it. I would do it tomorrow. I can't do that. But if I could, I would. That's where I find my happiness. He knows where he finds his happiness. That's great. What I say is, for the people who are listening to this podcast, where is your happiness? Find it. And
let's stop it right there, man. That's a great question, and that's a question for you guys in the chat. Where is your happiness, right? What country or what situation? And maybe your happiness is here in the United States, but are you happy with where you are in your life? Are you happy with, your spirituality, your relationship with God, your relationship with women, your relationship with your family, your housing, right? Your apartment, whatever it is. Are you happy? And then what can you do to get yourself out of that situation if you aren't happy? So for some people, it might be Kenya. For some people, it might be Cali, Colombia. For some people, it might be Brazil. For some people, it might be Japan. What we're telling you guys is go somewhere where you're appreciated, where you can have the best quality of life. Because once you hit 37, like myself, you are a middle-aged man. Okay, 37 plus more years, I'm going to be, old. I'm going to be old, senior citizen, on my way out the door. And so you have to not allow women to waste your time, not allow day jobs to waste your time. Now, again, there are some guys that are steady eddies who are like, yo, I just want to work, go home, have my beers and watch my shows and wake up, go to sleep, wake up and go to the same job. If that's what you want to do, fine. But if you are complaining, if you're one of those guys that's like, man, this sucks, this dating market sucks, this rent sucks, all this, you need to start developing a action plan of how to get yourself out of it. What were you going to say?
You're actually 50, according to the chat yesterday. Me and you were both 50.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, we're old. Yeah.
So yeah,
old.
yeah.
Well, that brings us to the smoke, guys. Okay, let's get into the smoke. The smoke. Okay, so yesterday someone wanted smoke again.
Oh, I smoke.
A raccoon wanted smoke again.
Again.
All right, it's crazy because we tell him, look, man, we get it. Our channel got banned. Keys, right? Keys. Our channel got banned. Cool, whatever, right? But we're not in the same bracket.
Get in your bracket.
We're not in the same bracket.
I told Keys to get in his bracket. Oh my God.
Okay, it just is what it is. So I was, we were on Relo's stream yesterday. We were in the chat actually. As International says, in everyday fashion, every time Relo goes live, Keys typically will pull up to his live
and glaze
or joke around, which is cool. But we were typing some stuff, some jokes in the chat, right? And Keys started kind of subbing us or even mentioning our name. So I decided to pull up. Okay, I decided to pull up, and it was like, hey man, let's do what we got to do. Let's have another conversation. So, International, you want to say your
Firstly, I'll say this. Shout out to Steve. He was trying to have kind of like a real conversation. He wasn't just throwing shots the whole time. Wasn't just cracking jokes on Keys. He was trying to come to an understanding. You guys got to understand when we go in these spaces, it's like playing for an away team. Everybody's gonna hate on us in the chat, all that stuff, and we're not afraid to still go on these panels and these spaces and everything. So we went on there, pulled up to the panel, got Keith a little bit rattled, and Keith had mentioned that I have some kids, I have some children that I need to take care of. He said I left my kids to go to Brazil. Yeah, man. So I'm here. Can I get the camera? I got to reveal that I do have a son. I do have a son, chat.
Hold on, breaking
the
news.
first time I'm talking about it.
News. Hold on, go ahead. Now you have it. So go ahead.
All right, chat. Breaking news. I do have a son. His name is Marquise. He's in the streets. I have abandoned him. He is my son.
We in the streets for real.
Yep, he grew up in an urban environment. And yeah.
Urban environment, I know.
Yeah, he's from an urban environment. He's been shot at, he's been stabbed. And yeah, that's my son. So he tries to steal the way we do our shows. He tries to talking about doing a news show, talking about using Streamlabs now, uses the soundboard, bites our style, tries to jock our swag. And then, you know, when we pull up to these panels, he tries to say that, you know, we have to use these people for clout and we're on a sympathy tour and all that stuff. We're cool with Rello. We can't help it that you go on this panel every time and you glaze them, but we're going to pull up sometime and we're going to talk our shit too. So, yeah, Flex, I that's so funny. I almost, I was about to troll it a little bit more. I was about to post that quote into the community tab, but I was like, nah, I'll just let it rock. But he said, you trying to hide the world from you weren't, Drake said, I wasn't trying to hide my kid from the world. I was trying to hide my world or hide the world from my kid. Some shit like that. And I was about to post that shit, that corny shit. But yeah, man, Keith is my only son. The funny thing is, once you say something on a stream, it's like 100% absolute facts. Like he said that I have a son, so then the chat's calling me a deadbeat and he's calling me a deadbeat and all this stuff. And take care of your children. You went to Brazil and neglected your children. So what Keith does is he tries to he has 3 tricks, right? His first trick is getting the creep cam starter pack. So that's his first trick. Get this creep cam starter pack, go on Amazon, get the Ray-Ban glasses. That's trick number 1. Trick number 2 is if that fails, then I'm gonna crack a gay joke. I'm gonna, you know, you're killing me with the facts and the statistics and everything like that. I'm gonna crack a gay joke. I'm gonna call you gay, even though I'm in the land of the Transformers. Is my favorite place to be. You know, how do you eat coochie and Thai?
How do you say I'm trying to eat some coochie and Thai?
So he tries to crack these jokes and call me and Steve gay all the time if that doesn't work. And when all else fails, he just makes up a bold-faced lie, tries to deflect, you know, things like that. So that's his strategy. So he said I had multiple children outside of him, and he's my only child, man. He's my only child. I had to break it to everybody, but that's my only child is him. And I hope that, you know, one day he apologizes to his father, books that consultation, and we can end this war. But until then, it's war.
It is what it is. Shout out to Keith being the backup quarterback.
I told Keith he was on second string. You're a backup quarterback.
Let's bring up Big Gans.
Shout out to Big Gans.
Gans, what up, man?
What up, man? How's my sound? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
It's echoey, though. It sounds like or maybe
every time I try and hook this up to the car Bluetooth, it's kind of funny.
Okay, we hear you.
Okay, we hear you.
When we're coming out of your it echoes back in our ear.
Oh, okay, so that's what it is. You can hear yourself echoing.
Exactly. So it's coming back. I don't know if you can turn us down.
Nah, I'm gonna turn it on the speakerphone.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Yes, sir. All right, Gans, I'm real quick just so we don't get the feedback, and then we'll unmute you in a sec. But Big Gans is in here, guys. Big Gans has been going viral right now for the whole belly full, balls empty. Let's bring that up while Gans gets his microphone situation going here. Belly full, balls empty, man. Gans basically went to the Sioux guys. He went viral, viral movie. All the shit they be saying in NYC. Shout out to Mr. D too. He sent me this. I think he sent it here. Let me make sure. Mr. D, where is he? Maybe he sent it to me on my other name. But yeah, man.
It's on YouTube Shorts.
It's cool. I got it.
Oh, there it is.
I got it. All right, let's pull it up on this side, man. Gans was going crazy on him in the Sioux. Let's bring it up here. All right, man. This is Gans, guys, going crazy. This is the viral clip.
Yo, over here at the Gangster Lifestyle, yo, we having a ball in Sasua. We having a ball. Yo, we literally gonna show you belly full, balls empty. We literally showing you the meaning of belly full, balls empty.
Shout out to Gans.
Let me say it one more time. Belly full, balls empty. Ain't no broke niggas over here. We balling. You can't be in Sasua talking about, yo, send me some money on Cash App. That's a broke nigga's lifestyle. You can't have fun. You can't live your life. Yo, we showing you how to do it out in this motherfucker. The Gangster Lifestyle. Yo, we live, baby.
Shout out to Gans, man. He said no broke shit.
Broke nigga.
No broke shit.
Broke nigga.
I had enough of broke boys. I can't talk to broke boys. I ain't been broke in a minute.
All right. Shout out to Gans. And Gans, I got another one for you. I'll bring it up in a second, man. But we had one of our DJs, DJ Skills, man. He remixed this. We got to play it real quick, man, because
oh yeah, I got that.
Yeah, man. That was dope. I don't know if anybody
drop that for him.
Yeah, and I'm gonna drop this one for y'all real quick because shout out to our guy because man, he's always sending me so he watches all the content in the travel space and he's an artist. So what he'll do, guys, is he'll if you haven't seen it, you probably seen it if you watch our stream, but he'll just bring out his turntables and start mixing some crazy shit, and it'll be basically a soundbite of Gans or me or Rello or whatever. And he'll just make it lit. So I'm gonna bring this up real quick. But Gans, before we play it, man, how you been, man? How's everything going? You had a legendary, a legendary situation, a legendary live. I saw the lives at the strip clubs in the Sioux. How you feeling, Gans?
Oh, we great. We love it. Like I said, we had a ball in Sasua.
Yeah, man.
I heard a lot of cats complaining. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I was down on Sasua. You heard me early in the year. Mostly on Key's channel. You said he's your son. Hey.
Yes, sir.
But you heard I was down on the Sioux. But I think we brought it back this year. We brought it back. We brought it back big time.
100%.
Yeah, it looked dope. It looked like a lot of fun. So
yeah, it looked like it was lit. Let's bring this up. Okay. There it goes. I gotta unmute it. But all right, hold on. We're gonna bring this up real quick, guys, because this is like hilarious. Shout out to DJ Skills, man. He definitely made a crazy little mix right here. Let's play this real quick.
That's a broke nigga's lifestyle. You can't have fun. 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 Let me say it one more time. Let me say it one more time. Let me say it one more time. Belly full, balls empty. Ain't no broke niggas over here. We ballin'. You can't be in the store talking about the store. You talking about ain't no broke niggas over here. Ain't shit. Belly.
Shout out to,
He's going in.
he's going crazy, man. Shout out to Skill. Shout out to D Fritzo. D Fritzo, I see you in the building, man. D Fritzo. Shout
Said
out
the
to
DJ's fire. He said W wordplay. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
he's,
man. Yeah.
He's going in. He's going to fuck in.
And check it. Danger already has the mix. We bringing Belly Full Balls Empty to Cartagena December 10th.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That's gonna be crazy. Okay.
Danger already has the mix.
That's what's up.
We might have to make a Belly Full Balls Empty mix, man. We might have to do a Mentuition remix.
We might have to do that shit.
And then send it to Gans, and then they can play it at Delirium, man, at Androgen. That would be lit.
Mm-hmm.
Child, I see you. What's up, brother? How you been?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. What's good, man?
Welcome.
Yeah, been a while since I actually verbally talked to you guys, so good to see you guys doing well.
You as well. You
Appreciate
as well.
it. Appreciate you pulling up.
Yeah, man. So real quick, let's ask Gans a question, and we'll go to the child. Gans, what was the best part of Sosua? What was the worst part, in your opinion, of your trip? Was there a worst part? And what was your overall score? If you had to grade it out of 1 through 10, what's the best worst part, and then what's the overall grade you give it out of 10?
Okay, I'm giving it an 8. And the only reason why I got the 8 because it would have got a 9. But I went to the Dusty Casino. and I brought home an old tour guide from the Dusty Casino, something that I was rocking with my first trip to Sosua back in 2011, right?
Wow. Okay.
And she looked totally different. I didn't recognize her. And she was looking sophisticated. And so when I got her back to the crib, I said, "Oh my God, I know you. No, 14 years, you still in the Sioux? No, you gotta go."
Yeah, that's a long time.
She was the only down part about the trip. But the chick there in the video, she was the reason for Belly Full Balls Empty.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was cute, man. You know what's funny about that whole clip to me? And Gans, I think you're on to something with this Belly Full Balls Empty. I think you should ride with it. I hear a lot of other people saying it. We're going to implement it on our show and use the sound bite. And, we always give props where props due. Big Gans made it up or popularized it or whatever, but nobody was saying it in the travel space until you said it. So
let me explain where that comes from. That is an old saying in Sosua. So none of the new jacks ever heard of it. The new cats going to Sosua. So that was the trend back when I first started going. So all I did was bring it back.
I see. Okay, so Gans brought back Belly Full Balls Empty, and I'm gonna tell you what, Gans. The funny part about it was that when you said belly full, you showed the food, and then when you showed the chica, you said balls empty. That's what actually made it funny to me and made it the impact. You know what I'm saying? I'm just imagining people doing that now, where they got some food on the table and a baddie right next to it, belly full, balls empty. But you gotta point the camera to the food when you say belly full. Point the camera to the good old balls empty.
You gotta be eating good. You can't be out there eating burgers and French fries.
Right.
Or KFC.
Right.
Or BK.
Yeah, you can't have the BK guys.
BK, have it your way.
But yeah, no, I think if you have an ensemble, they call it an ensemble when it's like an assortment of food on the, what I'm saying? Yeah, spread of food, pause on the table, then you could say belly full, balls empty. I think that's how it works.
Yep.
But Sosua looked like it was lit, man. It looked like it was lit.
Let's pull up the videos that we're gonna pull up just so we don't get too far back.
We'll do that real quick from the child. Let's just see. Child, man, how you been? We'll bring up this video, child. We just want to check.
I also sent you a text message and a video. You can play these two first. The videos in the private chat, you can play that one first.
Okay. Child, what's going on with you, brother?
I'm doing well. I mainly got on because I wanted to ask an off-topic question with you guys, but that was all right.
Yeah,
go ahead.
So, one, I found it cool like months ago when y'all told us that you guys personally know like Myron and Fresh from Fresh and Fit, and I guess before it became popular and stuff. But since you guys know him, I wanted to ask this: do you guys know like what happened to them in terms of like they just did a complete 180 where they're just like the complete villain to the world. And I mean, like to the point where it's things that I can't defend. And I was watching them for some years because, in my opinion, I just feel like they've been giving ABBA and Preach just easy ammo. Like I could bet you money, like ABBA and Preach probably made like what, 500,000, maybe even $1 million just off of Fresh and Fit content alone. And it's just like easy things that's you're able to rebuke. Like
100%. Shout out to the Myron again soundbite that we have, guys.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask that, because I saw y'all make that sound. I was like, oh, okay, you guys just like ABBA and Preach, because they do that every episode. They comment on it.
Yeah, so to answer your question, man, I think that Fresh and Fit, knowing those guys personally, I think they just went through their ups and their downs and they evolved from being, a small podcast to having a bunch of viral moments to now being one of the biggest men's podcasts that we've ever seen in the world. They were making $1 million a year just in super chats. Okay, so I think the thing with those guys in particular is, they were nerds turned to guys who started to make money. A lot of people try to call me and Al nerds, but Fresh and Myron were the real nerds. And it's not to talk shit on them. I'm just saying that like that's what they were. But I mean, as far as their content now, I think that we've kind of toppled off with this red pill type of content. I think the next wave is this pop the balloon stuff. Fresh and Fit tried to do that and failed. No one really cared or watched it. I think they're just trying to find their way. Myron's doing, To Catch a Predator stuff. He's doing
cheaters now.
Cheaters. Yeah, he's doing all this stuff.
Dumb shit.
They're just trying to like find their way. I'm not mad at what they're trying to do. I think also Fresh is frustrated with Myron because Myron keeps talking about Illuminati stuff and politics and stuff that's going to get them completely wiped off the internet, and he doesn't want to fuck up the money. So I think there's a little tension in the room because Myron wants to talk about the war in Israel and all that stuff, or Ukraine and all these different things, and Fresh is like, yo, why don't we just stick to talking to hoes and OnlyFans girls and kicking them off the show and fucking these bitches after the show? Right? That's what we want to do. Myron, you're trying to do a bunch of other shit that's just going to fuck up the money. You already fucked up the money and got us demonetized. Now you want to fuck it up even more. So even though people call Fresh stupid, he's actually smart in the sense that he just wants to consistently do the same thing. You're going to say something?
Knowing them both, I'd say, one, they've made a lot of bad decisions, judgment calls, things like that they're still trying to recover from. Fresh took that huge L last year, wifing up, saying that they don't talk to pros, shit like that, then wifing up a pro, getting her pregnant, all that shit, and then letting the world see all that stuff, saying they don't pay for play, buying her a $15,000 bracelet, all of that stuff, and just they had to work their way out of that, and then they did. And then, just one thing after another, getting demonetized. They made a bad decision by getting that Gary the Numbers guy. I said it when it happened. I said that guy. I met that guy personally, and I said that he just makes up stuff. He believes in astrology, all this dumb stuff that doesn't make any sense. And he's like the stars and the numbers and this and that. And there, like Steve said, Myron's just saying too much stuff that can get him canceled at any time. Fresh may not like that, but I still think that as far as their show, Fresh doesn't add any new value. Fresh added value in the beginning. He made the business connections. He got them a lot of the celebrities on the show, which then made them famous, which made him blow up. But now he doesn't add any value. He just kind of sits there, says last thoughts at the end of the show. His points are invalid. Anytime he gets proved wrong, he says he's trolling. They had that big he had a debate with Sneeko where he tried to prove him wrong and he looked like a complete idiot. He's beefing with Zerka now. Just a lot of bad decisions on both of their parts. And they really individually, they've just made a lot of bad decisions that they've had that they haven't really been able to come back from, in my opinion.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that with Fresh and Fit. I hope that answered part of your question there.
Oh yeah, that definitely answered my question. And I don't
The
know,
yacht
maybe
party was
my
trash. They don't have. See, when me and Steve, we knew them before they even had the show Fresh and Fit. We have pictures of them on our yachts. You know, we threw yacht parties here in Miami. We were kicking it with them. We're always cool with them before then. Me and Steve know how to throw parties, all that stuff. They didn't really want to, for whatever reason, use us to help them. And, you know, they kind of kicked a lot of their friends away that were there from the beginning, that were actually cool with them, that weren't trying to gain anything from them or any clout or anything. We didn't even have a podcast at that point. But we were just genuinely cool with them. And they kicked, it wasn't just us, it was like a lot of people away that were genuinely cool with them, that could have helped them. And, you know, they made a lot of bad decisions, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Man, they could at least shout out the Mantuition channel. Like they can't even do that.
That ain't gonna happen.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
but hey, man,
we made their mats, that Fresh and Fit mat that's on the floor.
Yeah,
we made that. You know, we helped them out a lot. We gave them a lot of insight and things like that from the beginning. Like I said, we did yacht parties with them. We kicked it with them. Steve had, you know, parties with them over his house. He's DJed for them. We DJed. I actually DJed their 100K party. Me and Steve, all that shit. So it's sad to see it. You know, we don't hold any like resentment for them. We wish them the best, but at the same time, you know, I think that they've made a lot of bad decisions that they can't really recover from, and they're capping about, you know, some of the stuff that they do, and then they're getting called out by like the Reddit people. And I think it's a combination of Fresh not really adding a lot of value anymore. He did from the beginning. Like I said, he was super valuable in the beginning in building those connections. But as far as value to the show, Myron does all the production. Myron sets up the mics. Myron does all the sound. Myron probably comes up with all the topics. Myron does all the talking with the girls, and then Fresh is there to say last thoughts and let's wrap up the show. And really doesn't add much to the show. So
yeah, shout out to DeFritzo. He said he sent us a super chat on Rumble. Shout out to you, man. And he sent us something on Cash App. Let's bring that up real quick. Thank you so much, DeFritzo. Appreciate you, man. I haven't seen DeFritzo in a while, man. It's great to have you back, brother. And thank you so much for supporting the work, supporting the channel. We're gonna bring up this video, guys, of Mr. Raccoon Keys talking shit on us yesterday. We had to flame him.
Bring up this one first.
Yeah. I'll bring it. I got it. Let me bring up the super chat or the Cash App, and then we'll bring up that Rumble rant from you as well, DC. DC, actually, tomorrow, DC will be at the strip club. I'll be DJing there, so definitely tune into that if you're not DJing tomorrow, and check that out because I go live from the strip club, guys. But shout out to DC, man. Came in with the $5 Cash App, so thank you so much, man. We do appreciate all the love and support. And I'll bring up the Rumble rant in a second.
Hit the Cash App.
Make sure you guys hit that Cash App. All right, hold on. We're gonna bring up our favorite raccoon, Rakis. And he is in the streets for real.
We in the streets for real.
He's also in the ceilings. Let's go ahead and play this.
LaGuardia Airport's newly minted reputation as one of the best in the country took a hit earlier this week when this happened. Yes, Liz, that was a raccoon falling from the ceiling near Spirit Airlines gate. This all happened Monday morning. An eyewitness says the animal then ran around indoors before workers managed to shoo it outside.
Keys fly Spirit, it looks like.
In the ceiling with Keys. Just trying to fly Spirit, go to Sasua, couldn't make it, got caught. He was trying to sneak on the plane, chew the wires. Damn. That sucks.
Shout out to Keys, man. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and play a little bit of this, guys, from yesterday. We joined the panel yesterday on Rello's Live. We're gonna play a little bit of this. We'll react to it. Gans or Child, if you have anything to say, we'll stop it and let you guys talk. And then we'll sort of wind down. Also, guys, look, if there's any haters, because I know a lot of haters, we told y'all what time we were gonna be live today, or we told y'all we would be live today, excuse me. If you're in the chat, please pull up. We'll drop the link again. You got to cam up, okay? So we can see who you are. And Hey, if you got some, Keith said he was gonna be watching. Keith, if you're here, please pull up.
Keith is here.
Banks
is here.
Banks,
Mr. Chow's here.
Anybody,
All of
please.
them
There's
are
the
here.
link right there. Pull up, man. It's like because we'll pull up to their shit, guys, but they'll never pull up to ours. Ever, ever, ever.
You notice how they don't mention Myron hanging out with white supremacy and pedo. I don't know. We don't really watch much of their stuff anymore. However, I don't really rock with that. I don't really rock with any of that stuff. And I think that there's a difference between people that are fundamentally black, born here, and the people that are born in Sudan and, you know, Barbados, trying to talk shit, use the N-word, all that. I think that there is a huge difference. And I'm not for any of that white supremacy shit. Like, nobody that's really black would really be for, you know, all that white supremacy shit that they talk and all of this shit. So
yeah, we don't rock with
we
that,
don't rock
guys.
with none of that
We
shit.
don't rock with none of that. We don't even rock with Fresh and Fit anymore. To be honest with you,
it's been years.
I've seen them since then because Miami is small. But you know, it is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead.
Pull
and
up to the panel, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's not gonna pull up to the panel. He's
an avatar talking shit from the sidelines. Cornball.
All right, so are we going from the beginning of this, or did you want to? Was there?
No, I got 243.
243. Here we go. On the dot.
Yeah, 243.
Let's bring it up.
Or 225. My bad. Start at 225.
225. Here we go. Let's do it right here. Hold on.
And now where you can bring in the funds, you can put whatever wild ass content that you got out there. Now people might support you, might pay for it. You got money coming in so that you can afford a Thailand trip. You get monetized anyway because that should come anyway, and then you just use both of them. Like,
shout out to AP. I see you, AP.
No matter what, you're going to need multiple streams of income when it comes to content creation. So it's not a one size fit all. Once you get monetized, if the views ain't high, you're not really making it. Like, ask Intuition how much they make on their videos. Probably 11 cents in a Dorito. So
right, but they lost their rebuilding. They had a channel that was at what, 20K? That's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like once you lose your channel after you've built it up to 15, 20K, that sucks. You gotta start from the bottom now. We are rebuilding. Like, I've made all the mistakes. Now I know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like
I understand. I think it's a bad decision just relying on one lane instead of doing, you putting off what you could do today. I guess because you don't feel like it, you don't feel like signing up. I don't know what the problem is.
We can skip to
243.
I'm not trying to do all of that extra
Shout out
shit.
to Rello for actually making some sense. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to really make money if you lost your channel. You're going to have to build things up. It's going to take some work, all that stuff. So, he hit him with the facts. Keith has no response. All he could do is crack jokes. Keith's strategy, like I said, the first thing is to creep cam. If creep camming fails, then make a gay joke. If that fails, then you got to make up some outlandish lie that makes no sense, or try to misconstrue what somebody says. Those are his three plans of attack.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the same strategy each time. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and play this. You said 243, right?
Yeah, 243.
All right, here we go.
Never, man. I don't care nothing about that, man. We having fun, man. I'm over here to troll and chill. That's it. Troll and chill. Pastime. Okay. Trolling and chilling, man.
Man, what's the next trip, man, Keith? Man, what's the next trip, man?
Man, I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure it out now. Honestly, I mean, I'm looking around Christmas. I just got so much stuff on my plate, like working and stuff like that. I really haven't had time. Doing school stuff, like it's been a lot. It's been a lot, honestly. So
I'm trying to figure out where I want to go, what I want to do. I thought about going back to Brazil. Thought about going to the suit.
Wait a minute. I thought he hates Brazil.
Exactly, Gans. Exactly. So he said he would never go back again.
Why would you keep going back to a place that you constantly complain about?
Good question, Gans. You know what I think it is? I think that he knows that we had such a great time in Brazil. We had yacht parties. We had big booty Latinas, big booty Brazilian chicks dancing and shaking ass. And I think he feels like he has to try to one-up us, or maybe he just wasn't satisfied with how shitty his trip was. And we all know what happened, right? With the whole chain situation. You know what I'm saying?
Get your chain took in. I made do it myself. I'm so Brooklyn.
I don't know what happened to the chain. Okay, if they try to snatch this chain, all right,
Trying to take my chain, they ain't going.
they ain't going. But with Keith, apparently, you know, something happened. They had a scuffle. But I'm gonna say this. You know, I wouldn't go back to a place, Gans, that I didn't like. Like if I went to the zoo and I was like, man, like this was the worst trip ever. It was terrible, which we wouldn't have a bad time because we know how to have a good time. And Gans, if we go and we know you're there, it's gonna be lit, right? But you know, I think that Keith feels like he has to make up for that terrible
L,
trip.
that L,
yeah, terrible.
that L,
yeah. And I'm just keeping it a G.
that L.
Yeah. What up, Keely? I see you, man.
Yeah, ho.
Yeah, ho. Hold on, we got.
Wait, breaking news. Keely God is officially our op right now. We're at war with Keely God right now.
Only for one day, my guy. Only
For one
man.
day. The Steelers play the Commanders tomorrow. So Keely God is a op. But shout out to him. He's our guy at the same time. But Steelers are about to take that dub.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, salute to the people out here in the panel, dog. I just want to say, are we live, man?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question.
Are we live? Are we
Very
live?
good question.
I don't know. Could we be?
Hold this real quick?
Are we not live? I don't
Diddy?
know. We gotta double check and make sure we're live, guys. Are we live? Yeah, we're live. I think.
Hey, Kaylee, God, what was your reaction to that Hail Mary against the Bears?
Bro, I was at the game, man. I was at the game. I was at the suite, and what happened was when they scored that touchdown, and I'm gonna be 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Commanders was whipping Chicago, and the refs were like screwing us with these penalties, whatever. When they scored, some of the fans were leaving, and then there was a lot of Chicago Bears fans were at the attendance, and they were cheering. And as soon as he made that catch, man, I was jumping up and down, dog. I almost broke my 2000 camera and shit. That shit was lit. I lost my voice. I went to work the next day. They was like, yo, you definitely was at the game. I was lit, you know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. It was bananas, man.
Because I'm from Chicago and I like the Bears, and we were so salty, man. But we just knew that's Chicago sports is cursed. Like it sucked that happened, but we weren't completely surprised. Like, of course we lose this way. And I agree, you guys were spanking us most of the game. That's why we were shocked. We found a way to take the lead, and it was like, okay, just stop.
To be honest with you, I haven't scored till like the fourth quarter when Swift, when he ran for that touchdown and set the momentum and shit. And then what happened was that drive where Caleb Williams gave the ball to, I think, an offensive line, and he fumbled it. That should have been game right there. But for some reason, our offensive coordinator had a horrible drive, and we had to punt that shit. And then
Keely,
gave the momentum.
Keely said game, guys.
Game.
But yeah, man, it was a night that I would never forget. You know what I'm saying? So, but right now, like International Al said, you know, he's my op right now. You know what I'm saying?
We're Steelers fans, guys, so we got to play against the Commanders, and yeah, there's some tension in the room. But shout out to Keely God.
I need Chris Boswell to get 6 field goals. He's on my fantasy team, man.
Oh, he will. Best believe that's all we're gonna do is drive down, get to the 2-yard line, kick a field goal. Now we got Russ in. Russ been cooking, so we'll see what happens with him.
I'm rooting for you. I just need y'all to someone need to beat the Chiefs, man. It's looking like a 3-peat already. Like, that team looks unstoppable.
No, you hear this first. You hear this first, man. I think Baltimore's gonna upset them though.
Yeah, I don't believe in Baltimore. They failed me last year.
What'd you say, Gans?
I believe Baltimore is going to win the Super Bowl. That's my pick.
And they were supposed to win it last year.
I don't know about that. I think they're gonna make it to the dance. I think they're gonna make it to the Super Bowl, but I don't know if they're gonna win it. I feel like last year they learned a lesson because they didn't run the football thanks to the offensive coordinator, and they got Derrick Henry. I think they're gonna finish the job by finally beating Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, but I don't know. It takes experience for you to actually make it to the dance. I think they will make it to the dance, but I don't know about winning that joint.
Nah, they squandered their chance last year.
Baltimore better hope that they don't play the Steelers in the playoffs because their record against us is horrendous. That's just like 1-8 or 2-8, something crazy in the last however many years. So, we made a crazy trade and got an extra outside linebacker too, to pair up with TJ Watt. They said, "Fuck Derrick Henry, we getting some extra D line help and linebackers and stuff." So, we'll see what happens.
I'm trying to be humble. I'm going to be humble, but it really depends on Sunday and Thursday. If my team end up being victorious, I'm going to be talking that shit. But until then, I'm going to keep quiet and observe tomorrow and Thursday. If they beat the Steelers and the Eagles, man, NFC East, watch the fuck out.
Yeah, that'll be wild. That'll be
Well,
wild.
my Super Bowl prediction is Baltimore Lions.
Man, that's what we wanted last year, and it
ain't
failed.
letting that happen. They weren't about to let that happen in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that was gonna be the blackest Super Bowl of all time, man.
Let all the Pookies go to Las Vegas. Imagine that, the whole every single Pookie in the world in Vegas at the same time. They weren't about to let that happen.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
That happened once already.
Yeah.
NBA All-Star Weekend 2007. Every Pookie across America was at that event, Las Vegas.
Yep.
Cavs and Spurs? You said 07?
No, 07 NBA All-Star Weekend.
All-Star. It was something with that in Vegas?
Yes.
Oh, I think people got shot there too. Like I heard
yeah.
Of course. I mean,
somebody got shot inside the MGM Grand.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yep. They're not letting that happen again.
You could blame Pac-Man Jones for that.
Yep.
Let me ask you a question, man. I know I saw some of your videos, you know what I'm saying? You was in Sosua on Halloween. Where are you gonna be watching the Super Bowl? You gonna be in Sosua again?
No. Sosua is a once-a-year trip. And that's Halloween.
Shout out to Mikey in the building. What up, Mikey?
What up, Mike?
Nah, I'm doing good. Just living my best life. I just wanted to check up on y'all. I know it's been rough with the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Always.
Like I subscribed to you, I think 5 times, and I keep subscribing. I'm like, what's going on?
We're getting banned, brother. We're getting banned. We're too hot. We're too hot for YouTube, man.
We got the family friendly stuff now, though. So
yeah, we're gonna keep this channel family friendly. We're not gonna be posting any more breakdowns and guides on here. We'll keep that for our Patreon members. But we had to basically do some trial and error, and try out some different things. The last channel hit 1,000 subscribers, and then we got banned. So this one's about to hit 500. We're about to be monetized. But yeah, man, YouTube, it's a mixture of haters, and then also YouTube just being hypersensitive. Is really what's going on. But how are you liking Thailand, man?
Bro, on some real shit, that's the reason why you should own your own shit. No disrespect. YouTube is cool, but once you have your own YouTube, you can control the whole narrative, because like I said, we're living in a sensitive era where motherfuckers can't even post what they really want to post, and then they didn't even give y'all a warning, they just took that shit. Like, that's some bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah. No warning, no strike, no nothing. Mikey, how are you feeling in Thailand, man? Did you like Medellin better, or you liking Thailand better?
I think I like living in Thailand better.
Oh shit.
I've been here for 5 months, but it's just the cost of living, the safety. I don't have to worry about drinking, getting lit. Like everything's so affordable here. Like I live in a nice condo here in Thailand, like a beachfront condo.
Wow. What's up, man?
And I only pay like around $600 a month.
Wow. And remind us, how old are you again, Mikey?
Right now I'm 25.
Damn. Smart kid, man.
Living his best life.
Gentleman.
Mikey, are you in the Discord?
I think I am. I think.
Hit me up in the Discord and or hit me on Instagram because we gotta talk offline because we're definitely going to Thailand eventually. So we gotta get that info from you. But yeah, man, that's what's up. That's what's up.
So guys, we do need to make the belly full balls empty live. So we will do that. I got the DJ equipment over here. Hold on. Let's do the Rello. All right. So guys, we got the DJ set up right here.
Let's
play in a second.
Yeah, let's play one more part of the video real quick. Then we can do that. We can if we have anything else we want to talk about, we can, and then we can close out. We got another live that we're about to do in
guys,
in a little bit. We're gonna go live again.
We're gonna go live again after this live. We're gonna go to a party, guys.
A foam party.
A foam party with Caribbean chicks. So it's gonna be Haitians, Trinidadians, what do they call them? Bajans, all Jamaicans. Is gonna be basically like a big
Afro.
Yeah, a big Caribbean party here in Miami, and we're gonna live stream it here on Intuition. So guys, probably in like an hour or so, we're gonna just have bitches shaking ass. Should be fun. Should be fun. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's what other part were we bringing up on this one? Was there another timestamp that you had international? Just want to make sure I have it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's 4:41 on the dot.
4:41. All right, let's bring this up.
This is when he said that I have a kid. And shout out to Rello.
Breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news. I have a son. His name is Keese. He's sometimes in the streets, but he needs to book the consultation so he can learn the game.
We in the streets for real.
All right, let's go ahead and play this real quick, y'all.
Yellow. Both of y'all hands on the phone right now.
Yellow, if one of your men had an op, are you riding his op?
Oh my God!
If your man's had
they
an
hop
op,
to spit on that thing.
Basically, what he's saying is,
hey, look at him doing this. Hey, they trying to duet. They trying to do a duet with the same phone. God damn! Slow down, guys.
Every show. I can guarantee. Yo, I pulled up one of Rello's shows the other day, and I'm like, I guarantee you, Keith's gonna pop up to the panel and try to dick ride Rello and glaze him.
Stop it! Stop it!
You sound like you got some stuff to work out with Sin.
Yo, I don't have.
It's actually at 5. It's actually at 5 hours. My bad.
But that was a good part, though.
Yeah, that was a good
5 hours
part.
and 41.
It's like 5 hours on the dot. You can put it at.
Okay. We got to do the Rello. Where's my Rello soundbite? Hold on, guys. Here we go. Yeah. Yo, that is wild. Here we go. All right, here it is. Boom.
Take your arm from under our pillow and hit the button.
If you've seen us live, you know how it's set up. We got different microphones. We got a whole studio, bro, that you tried to copy. So knock it off. we get a Sin soundbite. This dude gets a Sin soundbite, man. Tries to get
knock it off, man.
The soundboard, tries to get the mic set up.
Already had sound bites.
He's gonna angle his camera. He's gonna angle his camera super high so that he doesn't get back too.
Stop it. Hey, it's my my setup.
Angle that camera.
Black
like
t-shirts.
Angle that camera like a thought. So you can catch them angles and suck that.
Catch the angles, man.
For 2 hours.
Hey, catch the angles. Catch the angles out. I got it. You a fan, man. We got it. We got it. You're a fan. You're a fan. We fan. All right, cool. So the live is on Saturday, man. Shout out to everybody who came in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody who came in the chat, man. This was a very good live. Shout out to Rello for letting us rock out, man. He tried to moderate with us. This is the most people that have seen Steve and Al in a very long time, so they should get some traction. They should get some traction.
We got more than 1%, so we doing something right.
Hey, shout out to
greater than 1%. Rello, have you ever had So my argument, and I had the timestamp, but we don't have time to go through that. But basically, what I've been saying the whole time, Keese will put up a live, Keese will put up a video, and he has 300,000 followers. His watches on his lives are like 1,000. He can't get 1%. 1% of 300,000 is 3,000. He can't even get there on his lives, which is crazy. So that proves his subs don't really rock with them. He got them all from the creep cam glasses, and his numbers weren't numbering. And I have the timestamp where they talked about it, but we don't have enough time because we got to hit this other event up soon. So we'll just skip that part. But that's what I was saying. You know, he's talks, but he comes in and he talks about our numbers, and then he says, "Oh, you're not getting a lot of views." I'm like, bro, we got 400 people and 500 people watch the video. Our numbers are numbering. Your numbers aren't numbering. And then he's like, well, what about Sin? And I was like, well, we're not talking about Sin. Sin doesn't talk shit on us. We're talking about you. You want us to go at Sin because you got beef with him, but he's not in this conversation. So
yeah, we're not gonna bring Sin into this, man. We talking to you, man. We got a problem with you, so it is what it is.
So have you guys heard of a YouTube channel called The Roommates?
Oh yeah, of course.
So in the streets with Keith is in the same situation with them because they got like over 500,000 subscribers. But if you go to their videos, like they getting less than 2,000 views a video. Like it's pretty much dead. It's like that subscriber count don't really mean nothing if you're not getting any interactions or views. Or I mean, at least with you guys, like since you guys got low amount of subscribers, like the Patreon and the locals and the in the Discord, it's like you getting that residual income from people supporting with these like monthly subscriptions. Like you could damn near argue that you're making way more money than what YouTube's paying him, and he got 200,000 subscribers.
That's what we were saying, and he keeps trying to deflect from that as well. But even if we don't have to be on YouTube. I've said it a million times. Me and Steve do this because we want to help men. We're a men's channel, and our goal isn't to make $1 million from YouTube. Our goal isn't to be the most popular in the travel space. Our goal is to just help as many men as we can travel safely, all that stuff. So it's great, but we don't have to do YouTube. We make good money in other ways. And we got the Patreon, we got the locals, we got really the support from all the people that really rock with us from the beginning. They're over there supporting the channel in some way, shape, or form, whether it's a super chat, whether it's liking the video, whether it's sharing it with a friend, telling other people to subscribe. So he doesn't really understand that. And I mean, we're making more money than we were making last time whenever we had 20,000 people. Because we really didn't make much off of our videos. All our videos got demonetized.
Yeah, remember, guys, we put out those Cartagena breakdowns for free. They were all on the on the YouTube as just videos that people could just watch in their entirety. Like I had strip club footage of them damn things. It was raw. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But it was literally everything that you guys would want to see. So we basically put our put our shit out there, and we would say, you know what, we're just gonna fucking go for it and put out what we thought was the best. So now that we keep getting
man, this was a very
taken down, what are we doing? You're going to the
I just brought the video back up.
Okay.
So that we can
So even a Cartagena video with over 500,000 views, you guys don't make money off of that?
No, because it was in the yellow. So we didn't really make that much off of that video. We would make some off of it, but it wasn't really anything notable. We really got a lot of super chats though, so we would make that money. But now we're making more money than we made off of the super chats, and then YouTube still takes 20%. We're making more than we're making off of that in a month.
But look at it this way, like that video with those 500,000 people, like that's the video that introduced me to your channel. And that's probably the video that introduced a lot of your pretty much supporters to your channel. So I don't think you guys should stop posting those type of videos on YouTube. I think you should just censor the hell out of it. Like make it very, like, I don't know, like I've seen what's his name? The other dude, he also does travel channels. He does content just like Flyboy. He does it, but he kind of leaves that stuff towards the end, and he does family-friendly stuff towards the beginning. You could censor it that way.
Yeah, we tried to put another one out. We did a Cartagena 102, and then that one got taken down as well. We had everything really censored. We were just teaching people how to move and that stuff. So we did put it on Patreon, but we put it for free so people can watch those videos, get the game from there, but we just didn't want to mess up our channel. So we did put it on Patreon for free for people to see. And they can see the censored version for free. Now, if they want to see the uncensored version, there's a lot more in there. There's a lot more tips and all that stuff. But yeah, man, we understood that, and that's why we wanted to put it back up on our channel. But on the second channel, we have a lot of people just hating on the channel, reporting the video, all that stuff. And then YouTube took that down, partially because of that, and partially because they're just super sensitive with that. Now, Flyboy actually has a representative that works for YouTube because he has over 100,000 subs. So his situation is a little bit different. And he asked his representative, how to post it. He posted a lot in members only. And the representative said it was cool, but it basically have like a kind of like a guardian angel to say, is this video okay to post? And then they'll look at it and say, yeah or no. And then they have that. With us, it's just like, okay, if you post that, they don't even strike your channel twice. They just take the whole thing down. So we were almost at 1,000 subs. We had that video up. They took our other channel down too. And then now we had to start back again for the third time. So we just have it on Patreon. We have it for free so people can see it. Hopefully they're coming back to the channel, subscribing and getting more content, but we are going to be putting more of that content back out.
100%.
Well, that's why I didn't drop the whole video of when we was in ground zero with me throwing the money in the air. I dropped that because somebody said there was dudes hating because I was throwing money in the air, and those were dollar bills. Those weren't pesos. Right? So I didn't drop the whole video because I didn't want any strikes against my channel, because they made it. YouTube made the video for over 18 only.
Yeah, they'll do that. They'll do that, Gans. Yeah, I mean, it's YouTube is man, but again, you'll go on there and you'll see women literally shaving their vagina and twerking, and I think it's analyzing, is it a female channel or is it a male channel? Like, does a male own it or does a female own it? And then they slam the gavel down harder for you. Where are we going with this?
Let's play the rest of this real quick, just a few more minutes, and then we can do whatever and
all right,
close out.
Yeah, we got to get ready to close out, guys. Let's play a little bit of this video and then we'll do last thoughts and we'll wind down here. Let's just play a little bit more of this one real quick.
Very good live. Shout out to Rello for letting us rock out, man. He tried to moderate with us. This is the most people that have seen Steve and Al in a very long time, so they should get some traction.
Hey,
they should get some traction.
We got more than 1%, so we doing something right.
Hey, shout out to
greater
that,
than 1%. Rello, have you ever had anything go to 1% on your channel? This nigga, milk got a higher percentage. 2% milk. He can't even get 2% views. The fuck out of here.
Shout out to that, man. Shout out to that, man. It equates to more money than men tuition is splitting, that's for sure.
Hey, we both make more money than you make. So hey,
that is definitely not a fact.
I guarantee it.
No.
Facts.
That is definitely not a fact.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
How much do both of y'all make? Go ahead. Tell us how much y'all make.
Go back to your little job. Go back to your little job. Clock back in. Ask your boss. Hey, is it okay? Yeah.
Oh shit, man! You guys are confused. I get it. I get it, man. I get it.
YouTube popularity contest is everything. We've already proven that we don't need YouTube. I lived in Brazil for a year. Facts, bro.
Hey, where were your children when you were living in Brazil?
Where were my children?
Yeah, where were your children when you was living in Brazil?
In your girl's mouth, nigga. That's where they were.
And that's why. Only in this sector is being a
Deadbeat
In
a
your
flex.
girl's
Hey,
mouth,
I
nigga.
left my
That's what
kids
my
and went to
children were.
Brazil. Yay, guys. Guess what I
In
did? I
your
left my kids
children,
and went to Brazil.
in your girl's mouth. That's where my
Stop
children
it. Hey, and you got your heart broken. Your wife left you and you left your kids, bitch.
Yep, I guess so, man. I guess so.
How does that
Kids
feel?
were in your girl's mouth.
How does that feel? Your wife left you, you left your kids, and now you want to flex? Come on, bro. Stop it. That's not a flex. That's
My
not a
wife
flex.
never left me.
That's not a flex. You left your children for a year to chase a little prostitute on Copacabana. You think that's a
I
flex?
left my children in your girl's mouth, my nigga. That's why you can stop it now. Yeah.
That's a good rebuttal.
You gotta hold on. You gotta play the Rello soundbite on that one. All right, man. We're gonna stop it there, man. Shout out to Rello for having us on the panel, man. We had to do what we had to do again, but hey, man, Keith, look, you're always welcome to pull up. Yeah, my son.
Hey, fellas, I got a question
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not sure. I don't keep up with everything, but didn't his girl bust his television and slash his tires and all this shit because he went to Thailand?
Yep. Yeah. We actually spoke about that. He was telling Steve, because he was saying that Steve doesn't date in the United States. And he was like, well, I actually date here, and my girl tells me, what I can and can't do, and that's why I can't really have girls in the video and travel to these places and do all this stuff and put it on YouTube. And he's like, if you guys dated in the United States, you would know that. And me and Steve mess with girls in the United States, and they know, what we do. They watch the channel. So it is what it is at the end of the day. Is you either gonna accept it or not, or but they watch the channel, they see the stuff, and they're cool with it. So
actually, I can understand that part because when people come home from these trips, they have lives, they have families, so they don't want all of this stuff being shown on YouTube.
I get it, but then don't put it up.
That
Your dumbass is the one that put it up. You're talking shit. You have how you're outside. You're picking girls up in Thailand off the ground and kissing them in the mouth and eating hookah box and talking about how you're going to Thailand to eat pussy, and your girl follows your channel. That's your dumbass fault. She goes in your crib, she breaks your TV, and then you get back and you beg to get her back. But then you talk about my girl leaving me and all this stuff and me having kids. You just make up shit because you have no idea what you're talking about. That's what your girl would do. She beat your ass if she found that out. My girl doesn't do that shit. Steve's girl don't do that shit. So
there's no reason to show all the exploits because those who know. Yeah. That's why you'll see my cousin hugging up on a chick in Sasua or Cartagena or wherever we go because he's a single man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to work. He has his kids' mothers and all of that, but at home he lives by himself. You know what I'm saying? So he can hug up on the chicks and all. You're not gonna see me doing that because
exactly.
I have situations going on back at home.
And we were even saying, like, when we do our guides, me and Steve purposely don't put the men in the videos because we're not trying to get people caught up with anything, and we would hate it if we got somebody hemmed up with their girl, all that stuff. So we understand that situation, but at the same time, don't start no shit that you ain't ready to finish. You talking shit on me and my family, I'm gonna pull up, man. You trying to expose me on something I've said a million times. I've been married before, Then you trying to make up some shit like I got kids and I'm a deadbeat, and so the chat calls me a deadbeat and all that stuff. Yeah, I am a deadbeat. I don't take care of my son, Keith.
Where did he get this source from?
He just made it up. He pulled it out of thin air because he don't know what he's talking about.
I'm just saying, real niggas don't speak on real niggas don't speak on shit they don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of people in these spaces, they try and make up shit and spin it. Let's talk about TMI Santiago real quick. He's on his live talking about, I seen Gans. He was sitting in Rumba by himself. I was down there with 15 dudes. I was never by myself. You might have seen me sitting at a table with one of my guys and everybody else might have went to the bathroom or something like that, but I'm never by myself. You, on the other hand, TMI, did a 7-hour live in Sasua. What are you doing that you're doing a live for 7 hours and you're in Sasua? You're not enjoying yourself. What's the problem?
Look, I'll tell you where Gans was, guys. Here's where Gans was.
I
Gans
wanted
was
you to drop. I wanted you to drop that video.
This is Gans, guys. All right, he's lit right now.
Yeah.
That's what you were doing. So I don't know what other people were doing this to, but I'd have been here with Gans, man. She got a big ass booty. Shout out to Gans, man. This is lit right here.
I love big booty Latinas.
Yeah, Gans was living it up.
Gans
Shout out to him.
Gans was having the time of his life.
Shout out to Mr. D.
Let it play to the one I was dancing with.
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah, I tried to take her home.
She was fire. Hey, man, I did the same. I did
Yeah,
the same.
she wasn't busting out of that club.
We gotta pause this shit before our whole entire channel gets taken down again. We can't fuck around and play no games.
Gans, we will play it, but we gonna keep it PG. We gonna keep it PG.
This is family friendly.
Yeah, you could do that. Those who know.
Yeah.
We'll
that's
play
the way we are too.
We'll
We
play the steel. There's the still, guys. That's Gans with that girl right there. Hey, shout out to Gans, man.
Yeah, we don't be showing our girls all like that. We pop out with the receipts occasionally when we need to, but we ain't on here showing our girls. It's
yeah, man.
It's we just be keeping that shit on the low. There's a lot of weirdos too that be trying to do certain things or hate or whatever, but yeah. Shout out to another GOAT in the building, Mr. D.
Mr. D, what up, man?
Hey, Mr. D, before you even speak your piece, well, was I ever in Rumble by myself on any night?
Not at all. You was there with me. Shoot. Nah, you wasn't there by yourself at all. You was there. If it was me, you and the crew, or you and the crew, or you know what I'm saying? We was all there. There ain't no night that you was there, Dolo. The only person that was there, Dolo, was me. And that guy don't know me.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man. Mr. D, man. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. We had Mr. D in the studio last week, man, and it was dope. We got the chance to go out, have a few drinks, hang out. It was dope, man. It's good to see you, Mr. D, for sure.
Yeah, it was good to see y'all. It was good to get a chance to talk about the Sioux.
Yes, sir.
And, it was. I love the studio. I love the artwork.
Yeah,
so,
man.
But I was knocked out, man. Daddy daughter duties this weekend, so I just woke up and said, let me see if y'all still on. But
we appreciate you pulling up, bro. I had daddy son duties earlier today too.
Yeah, I know. You better take care of my nephew, man. Stop playing with me, man. But nah, I watched most of the that when you sent me the link, I watched it like this morning and whatnot, and it seemed like the dialogue was going pretty decent. I mean, I know y'all both was trying to help Rello out, whatever the case may be, but it's like this guy, I don't know, I think he has y'all in his head all the time, so he's got to bring you up, say something about you. Like, y'all wasn't even speaking about him. You know what I'm saying? And he brought it up inside the live yesterday when he was speaking to Rello on the Dolo tip. And then the whole conversation commenced. But, nobody really likes that dude at all. You know what I'm saying? Even his peoples from C3. You know what I'm saying? They don't even really like him. You know what I'm saying? Me and Gans was on a live one time, and they were just, cracking on him most of the live.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? So his credibility is trash,
Yeah, he's trash. His credibility's trash. I mean, he eats trash. He's a raccoon. He faked his way fake it till you make it. The definition of it, get the creep cam starter pack. He admitted to having over 100,000 subs or 150,000 subs that were fake subs. He already admitted to it yesterday on stream. It's on 4K. that he got from creep camming with those glasses, and he doesn't really have any real subs that rock with him. That's why his videos, you know, he got 300,000 subs, but his videos can't even get to 3,000, which would be 1%. So yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
Yeah, man. So guys, we gotta wind down here, man. We appreciate everybody for pulling up to the panel. We'll give everybody a chance to give their last thoughts. We're trying to go and do this other stream real quick. So we'll be back live again in a moment, y'all. We're trying to go to this little Caribbean party and give y'all some different kind of footage.
A foam party.
Yes,
a foam party with
a
some Caribbean baddies apparently, and a DJ we know. So we about to go hit that up and live stream that.
So we're gonna try to give y'all some cool footage and some. This will be like, you know what I mean, Jamaicans, Haitians, all kinds of different cultures here in Miami. Of course, we have the Latinas, but we have a lot of beauties here. So we're gonna try to show y'all a little bit of that. We're gonna try to make it there. Looks
yes,
like,
sir, Ozzy. He said Haitian young Stammies. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Looks like who just dropped out? Was it Keely? Keely just dropped. Okay, Keely, we appreciate you for coming up, man. I don't know if you had to go, but thank you so much for coming through. Oh, Keely's back.
There he is.
Okay,
He's
here
back.
he is. We'll bring him back up real quick. So let's just go down the list here. Child, man, thank you so much for pulling up. Did you have any last thoughts on the show tonight?
Yeah, I was gonna say good show. Thanks for answering my question about Fresh and Fit. It's kind of disappointing to hear about I guess they forgot where they came from and Active Fate. It was like one of the coolest things about Kevin Samuels when he became big and before he passed away was like he made sure a whole bunch of channels like ate off his content and like he shout them out and stuff. So it's kind of very disappointing that they can't do like a little shout out to Mentuition or anything like that, or I guess they just completely burnt that bridge. But yeah, it's probably getting towards the end with their content. I like watching their fetish stuff, but I stopped watching their debates and girl contents and stuff like that. And that's kind of faded. So
yeah, man, it's a shame. And Steve actually got a chance to meet Kevin Samuels while he was with them.
Yeah.
You know, working with them and cool with them and everything. And I was in Atlanta. I didn't really get a chance to do too much, you know, as far as meeting people, but we had a lot of good opportunities, and you know, we wish them the best too. Like we don't pray on their downfall or anything like that. We hope that they can figure things out, but they've made a lot of shitty decisions, and they've like Fresh was cool with this other guy that he was roommates with, and you know, kind of turned his back on him, didn't like just unfollowed him one day, and the guy didn't do anything or say anything, but he just unfollowed him. Just shit like that, man. It's just corny shit. I need to be at a certain number of followers. I don't want my follower count too high, so I'm gonna unfollow people, and just a little corny shit like that, man, that I can't really rock with. But we do wish them the best, and we hope that they are, you know, successful, and you know, they've worked hard and kind of, you know, paved the way for a lot of people. So we wish them the best, but at the same time, you know, we don't really rock with those dudes much anymore.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Child, for joining up, man. And we could talk more Fresh and Fit on another stream, man. We got a lot to say about it, and about them personally.
We can pull up like some videos and stuff,
our opinions. But yeah, man, thank you so much for joining the stream. And if you have any questions about FNF, don't shy away, man. We can talk about that too.
Yep, thanks for having me, and I will see you guys soon on your next live.
All right, brother.
Appreciate it,
man.
bro.
All right, let's get Mikey in here. Mikey, what's good, man? Thank you so much for pulling up to the channel, man. Thank you for resubscribing. I know it's been about 2 or 3 times you've had to resubscribe to the channel. You're in Thailand now. We're really happy for you, man, and we're really just you know, excited for the next steps for you, man. But we just wanted to give you a moment, Mikey, to give your last thoughts on the stream or give us an update on what's been going on with you.
Yeah, nothing much. Just been enjoying life in Thailand. I do miss Colombia a bit. I don't think there's anything that beats Colombian women, I'm gonna be honest. And that's coming from a guy that used to be obsessed with Asian women. So yeah, like Colombia's got that. But
You gotta hit
definitely
Brazil,
Thailand
Mikey. Gotta hit Brazil.
yeah, no, that's definitely my next destination. Probably at the end of July, I think I'm gonna go.
Okay.
But Nah, I was just gonna say, man, I want to see them guides on YouTube, man. You got to grow this channel. I want to see it big in the numbers again.
Yeah,
Like
man.
just try to like. The only thing I could think of that I saw that you guys were doing that I thought was a mistake is you guys would put a certain word that I don't want to say it to keep it friendly, but in the thumbnail.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think that's a little too obvious putting it in the thumbnail. Maybe just making a more family-friendly thumbnail, stuff like that, so YouTube doesn't get on your asses.
100%. Well, yeah, man, we'll take that into consideration, man, and you'll definitely see some more content from us on YouTube, and we'll try to figure out ways around it. It's all trial and error, guys. We knew that we probably would get banned again and again.
Did you say again?
Yeah, I did say again. Thank you, International. That's actually a segue into my
again.
But yeah, man, we will figure it out, man. But Mikey, thank you so much for being a long time and long-term supporter. And yeah, if somehow the channel gets banned again, just resubscribe, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah,
and you're welcome.
I'll be on the Discord, so
yes, sir. And you're welcome to the panel anytime, man.
Yeah, hit me up in the Discord
awesome.
too, Mikey. We got to talk behind the scenes.
Yep. I'll see you guys next time. See you.
Appreciate
see
you,
you, bro.
Mikey. All right, Killy God, Killy, breaking funky news. Killy, I see you, man. Killy, man.
Yeah, ho. All I gotta say, man, keep doing what you're doing. You know, I'm a support to the end. You know what I'm saying? If they don't hate, they start spreading lies, man. Don't get distracted. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
keep
sir.
making moves. You know what I'm saying? And if the haters hate, man, let them hate, dog.
Haters
let
gonna
them
hate.
hate. They're wasting their time, dog. Yeah, ho.
Yeah, ho. All right, well, Killy,
Appreciate you,
man.
bro.
Thank you so much, man. We'll talk to you off the record, man. We always talk to Killy behind the scenes, but Killy, thank you so much for being a supporter, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
All right, we're gonna drop Killy down. Big Gans, belly full, balls empty, man. Yes, sir. Yeah. Gans, we're gonna get that soundbite for the next one for you for sure. I got it queued up over here. So on the next show, guys, we are gonna do the beginning sound bites, and Big Gans is gonna spark it off in that beginning intro. But Gans, man, we just wanted to thank you again for coming on the stream today, popping up and popping out, and we just wanted to give you a moment to give your last thoughts or anything else you want to say to the chat or any of the haters, Gans.
Yeah, we taking our talents to our Colombia. Day after Thanksgiving, three nights in Medellin, 7 nights in Cartagena.
Nice.
Like I said, Danger already has the sound bite, and he gonna pop it off in the club. What else I wanted to say? My avatar. I had to put this one up. This picture was taken in 2021.
Oh,
I got the crown. I got the crown to Sasua. I got the crown to Sasua from the cats who really run Sasua. Mr. Flip Flop, Tailor Made Dreams, all of them. Right? I got the crown from them. I was crowned the king then.
Yes, sir.
I'm the king of Sasua. These other dudes are kings. They're not kings, they're kings. Right? Now I'm willing to give up the crown, but I'm gonna give up the crown to someone who's worthy. Rello, you're not worthy. These other cats, they not TMI, you're not worthy.
I need that.
Where's my Barello? Yeah, we gotta do it.
Because I saw Rello. That's why I had to put that avatar back up there. I'm the real king, and to get the crown, it comes through me.
Hey, man. You shout the Big Gans, man. Okay, Gans. Well, we appreciate you, brother.
For the haters, keep on hating. The hate thrives me, and it forces me to keep my foot on your neck even more.
Hey, man.
Nice.
Gans is
Talking
the
that
truth.
talk.
Gans is the truth, man. He solidified in the Sioux. Hey, man. Shout out to you, Gans, and thank you so much for joining the panel. And next time we'll definitely have that soundbite for you. All right, brother?
All right, cool.
All right, man. Appreciate you, Gans. I'm gonna bump you down. Mr. D. Thank you so much for joining up. I know we're winding down, Mr. D. That's why I wanted to save you for last. You're the GOAT, man. You're one of our biggest supporters. You've been supporting us for a long time. But also, we wanted to give you another chance to speak before we close out. Mr. D, I know you may have caught the tail end of the show pause, but just want to get your last thoughts on the show or anything else you wanted to let the people know.
Listen, for all those that hate on my guys, They hate us because they ain't us.
Exactly.
So
facts.
Bottom line, you can put the lies out. You can say whatever you want. We know the truth. The truth speaks for itself, and the truth don't gotta speak. So we good up in this piece. And Gans, I'm getting that crown because I need to go back to the Sioux, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Mr. D came up. He said he had an excellent time in the Sioux, and he was Cali, Colombia first, and now he's
Nah,
Sioux all day.
listen. Cali is my place.
Mhm.
Cali #1, but that Sioux, that man, I told you, you sneak up in there for a little bit.
Yeah,
You know,
pop in and pop out.
that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I definitely, again, had a great time with y'all. Not just, not just the show, but just, being together, chopping it up and stuff like that. And,
sir.
Next time I'm down there, definitely see if y'all down there, hit y'all up. And we get up again, we can just go hang out.
100%, man. Thank you so much, Mr. D, for pulling up to the live, for pulling up to the studio.
Yes, sir.
We're glad that you enjoyed your time here in Miami, even though it was short-lived, and we're glad you got a chance to see the studio here as well. So, man, Mr. D, anytime you're welcome, and we'll catch you on the next live as well, man.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Mr.
y'all.
D.
We're gonna bump Mr. D down. Thank you, Mr. D, man. Guys, this was a great show. All right, class is dismissed. International, you got anything else?
Nah, you want to go over everything real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over everything real fast, guys. We're gonna go over our locals. We're gonna go over our Patreon, and then, guys, we're gonna try to go live again in like about 30 to 40 minutes. We're gonna hit up a club here,
a phone party.
There's gonna be it's like a pool party / phone party. It's gonna be girls twerking. It should be fun. So we're trying to hurry up and get there, guys. So that's why we're kind of speeding this through, because I don't want to miss this content. Okay, I want to give you guys different kind of content. So real quick before we wind down, go to the locals, mentuition.locals.com. This is where you guys will see all the behind the scenes footage. You'll see me dancing salsa with a bad Dominican chick. Mentuition.locals.com is free to join. However, if you want to see the behind the scenes debauchery, the strip clubs, the boobies, the titties, the craziness, you have to sign up. It's $9.99. Next up, guys, we do have our Patreon, patreon.com/mentuition, guys. Here is where you will find the breakdowns that we had to take off of YouTube. All of those are now on our Patreon. The $20 tier, you get free access to some of the locals content, access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind the scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and Discord, special Discord access. On the VIP level, guys, you get free access to all of our locals posts, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members only live streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, one free consultation question answered per month on Patreon, 20% off of consultations, 10% off the merch, and you get even more Discord access to get some more sauce on Airbnbs and things that you can do in these respective countries that we talk about on the show. Last but not least, shout out to the big ballers. The all access pass is how you guys can support us at the highest level right now that we have. Guys, basically, if you join this tier, you get one free consultation per month up to 60 minutes. 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to our personal cell phone numbers. That's my cell phone number and international cell phone number. You get free exclusive member only meetups, VIP access to our discounts and yacht parties, Patreon. I'm sorry, I said VIP access, and discounts, on our yacht parties and other events, Patreon exclusive discounts on our website services, discounts on our tour guides, and 20% off the merch. Also, guys, don't forget, tomorrow we are going live from the strip club at 4 p.m. Eastern time. I am going to be DJing, behind the booth. You guys can request songs. You can request strippers. They'll come to the booth, or at least we'll show them on stage dancing. It's going to be lit, guys. You'll see the live tomorrow. You have to go to www.djsuncensored.com. Tomorrow, the link will be up, and you guys can watch us DJ tomorrow live from the strip club. We're the only channel doing this. Also, guys, don't forget to join the Discord, mentuitiondiscord.net. Okay, you don't have to put www, just type in mentuitiondiscord.net, and you can join our free community where you guys can chat about your travel plans, where you're going, your experiences in these places, give us updates on what's going on, and we'll shout you guys out on the show. We are going to start maybe putting up the Discord chat live on the show, so we'll try to do that for you guys on the next show. What else am I missing?
Sub up to the channel. We are, if you guys haven't yet, any of the Ninja Washers, sub up to the channel, so that we can get there. Once we get to 500, we will be monetized.
Yeah,
we're
at 437, guys.
So yeah, we got to get there. We
got
need
like
63
more people.
Yeah,
and we'll be good.
So let's get there. And also once we get to 500, we will reveal our next trip and where we're headed to. So let's get there. ASAP. Let's get us there.
Yes, sir, guys. We will be going out of the country very soon. We need to get 63 more to reveal where we're going. Make sure you guys sub up and hit the bell notification. Okay.
Yep. And also, if you guys want to donate to that trip, it's coming up very soon. Please send the Cash Apps or whatever.
Cash App, hit the PayPal.
PayPal, Streamlabs, any form of donation. It'll help us out a lot. And we will bring you guys some killer content just like we did in Brazil.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, guys, we're gonna try to go live here in about 30 minutes or so. So look out for a live IRL stream with myself, International, and Lady Shaking Ass. We're gonna try to get it done for you guys. So just stay tuned. And hopefully we'll see you guys in the next 30 minutes. Make sure you guys are watching out. Hit the bell notification so you know when we go live. And until next time, adios.
Adios! Adios! Adios!